Second down.
It's Jordan Tucker, Buck, the offensive tackle out of North Carolina, and someone who has impressed the coaching staff this week in practice.
Look, he has been very impressive. You think about his size, being able to play on the edges. You like the length. 6'6", 340 pounds. Solid with his footwork. He has been very, very good in practices. Don't want to see that penalty, but it's also showing up already money in 2 series. Guys have to understand how to take care of the ball. In the National Football League, people punt the ball. Ball security is at a premium.
So again, it's Solidokin out of Sodak State under center. Shermani Jones in the backfield. Rolling to his left. And intercepted. So we have got back-to-back turnovers on possessions. As that ball is intercepted by Greg Eisworth. So we give it to you. You give it right back to us. A 14-yard return. We get the Nflpa Collegiate Bowl started off with a pair of turnovers. We'll get the American team back out for their second offensive series when we return next.
Picked by the national team.
You want to be successful? You got to hustle. You got to go the extra mile. Make a name for yourself. Have a firm grip. Always.
Picked by the national team. Still 0-0. All right, still 0-0. Back like we never left. You already know how it is. You already know how it is, Williams. You already know how it is. I see my boys, Houston CJ. So far, we have 2 fumbles and an interception. Absolutely. Watching this jank now. Oh. We'll see how good this game gets. I want to see. Hey, Scotty, is the game on HBCU, guys? Are you on the has? It already come. It's already on. The game is on right now. I'm a little too scared to show it because I don't. It's on NFL Network, and NFL Network don't play that. You know what I'm saying? So it is a watch party. I have the sound in the background. It is 0-0 as of right now. So yeah. It is on NFL Network right now. If you got NFL Network, it is on NFL Network right now. All right, game's back on. Let's get this sound back up.
We mentioned 21, 12, and 11. We'll get into that as we get through the game here. 4-3 personnel must be used at all time. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. Kickoffs only in the first and third quarters.
He is on. Houston is on the darker team.
Cover 2, you got to set your possession.
So I think that's the American team. I think Jesus is on the American team.
And if you're playing a high safety, got to be between the hash marks as you see it out there on the field.
Yeah, he's on the American team.
They want to make it very easy for the players to play fast. So we now can just evaluate the talent. It's not about confusion, deception, and those things. It's about letting guys play and play fast so they can play well.
And Garber's still out there. Gets it to Nflpa out of USC. And he works that left sideline for a gain of about 2 before Quantrez. Gosh, that's not Quantrez Knight. He is out. It's
there we go. See it dropped off. It's a nice catch. Good job closing, making the tackle. Chase Garbers did a good job. Get to his check down.
And my mistake there, Quantrez Knight was out here, had a heck of a week of practice out of UCLA.
Marquise Bell is number 34 on the red team.
All
right, Marquise Bell is number
Griffin, a safety.
Marquise Bell is number 34 on the red team.
Nflpa stays in the backfield, takes the handoff, and he is able to spring for a couple.
Is that a horse collar?
3rd and long, about 7 after the tackle by Zachary McLeod out of Miami.
Well, great tackle, one-on-one tackle, and that's one of the things that the coaches have talked about. The ability to make tackles in space. One of the things that they wanted to see. Tackling is really one of those.
Roddy Woodson is the coach. Dwayne Taylor is the OC for the American team. All right, Dwayne Taylor is the offensive coordinator for American.
Got that Pac-12 action in the backfield. Nflpa and Garbers. You mentioned it, Buck. Sounds like each quarterback going to get about 2 series, and they'll just rotate it that way. And again, Nflpa going to try to get this first down. And there you
got
go.
him. Dog, he fumbled. Did he fumble?
Cloud makes the tackle again.
I say, Jesus Christ.
A lot of excitement. Looks like first down. First down for the
Like these Power 5 kids can't. NFL Network. If you want to watch it, it's on NFL Network.
And the fact that it's a little all Pac-12 backfield.
Hey, Ty, if you want to put the link in the chat for these people, if they don't have NFL Network and they got a computer, if you want to put the chat, if you want to put that link in the chat for them, because I'm watching it off Ty's link. Shout out to Ty. Any offensive players on the black team? I can't see him as of right now. I know Aquil is on the black team as well, I believe. I think Aquil is on Coach DT's team, which is the American team.
Again now. Tight end out of Cal.
Oh, nice play. Nice play.
Reverse action.
Marquise Bell. Marquise Bell with the tackle.
That was his arm.
Marquise Bell with the assignment football.
Very accomplished punt returner at Sam Houston State. Had two
Look at the assignment football by
for
Marquise.
scores. And so what we're seeing, particularly after you've seen in the National Football League, guys like Debo Samuel being able to do more. We're seeing wide receivers touch the ball more in the run game. That gave him an opportunity to showcase some of his skills in the perimeter.
And Buck, he is someone incredibly accomplished. Spent 4 years at Howard as a two-time HBCU All-American before he made his way to Sam Houston State, another one of our FCS participants here today. Play action, sets his feet, and wide open downfield is Deshaun Dixon.
Oh, man, these Bamas cannot hold on to the ball.
To the 37 where they mark him out of bounds, left sideline. That is a gain of 23. Raheem Lane, the safety out of Indiana, with the tackle.
Hey, look, you can already see why the coaches were really high on Chase Garbers this week. You can see the timing. His top of his drop, the ball is.
That's a big boy right there.
Strike zone gives his wide receiver a perfect pass, so now he can turn it up the field and turn that small game.
Man, I can't wait to see Aquil get in here. Yeah, everybody fumbling. Everybody fumbling. I can't wait to see Aquil get in here because I know DT going to turn it up. When Aquil get in here, he going to turn it up on him.
Garbers to throw again, all kinds of time, and he's got room to run if he wants, and that's exactly what he'll do. Right sideline, step out of bounds at the 31. And again, something Justin Wilcox, his head coach, told our Mike Yam, that those are the plays where he really excels.
I'll try to put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna take what Ty sent me.
Non-design runs, the ability to improvise, to scramble, to extend plays, to be able to make things happen when the plays don't go according to script. Quarterbacks have to be able to do that. It's too hard in National Football League to protect all those superheroes down at the line of scrimmage. And so if you have a quarterback who has enough athleticism to get out of jams, it certainly helps you as a play caller.
Let me see, guys. I'm gonna try to get y'all this.
The offensive coordinator of the American squad.
All right, 2nd and 3. They're in a twin set.
Here.
Twins to the left.
Garbers.
Fake play action stretch. Throws a bomb.
Throw toward the end zone, and that is over the head.
And over.
Michael Cooper. And Buck, you get a look at Chase Garbers from this past season at Cal and what he has been able to do for the Golden Bears.
I just put the chat. I just put it in the chat.
Touch and timing passer. When you watch him play, the ball doesn't stay in his hands for a long time. He gets it out. He has a nice.
I just put the link in the chat.
Put it in a spot where his receivers are the only ones able to catch it. What we've seen so far is a lot of what we saw throughout this time.
I don't see any FCS alignment. I'm late. How many HBC players are in this game? Marquise Bell, Aquil Glass, James Houston, and for me from the SWAC, it's 4, I believe. Nice throw. Oh man.
So it brings up.
So I think it's 4 from the SWAC. Marquise Bell,
by the way,
Aquil Glass, Houston, CJ Holmes, and there's some. I think it's a guy from Howard in here who went to Sam Houston State. And I don't know. I think that's pretty much it.
Working right in the Pac-12.
By the way, all the family and friends are seated in front of us. Of course, considering the current state of affairs, the 88,565 available here. Unfortunately, not being used.
Man,
good to see.
There is nobody there. They should have been giving these tickets away.
4-1. 4th down. It's the last time they went for it. They have the 4th down conversion. Just
all right, they're going spread formation. If anybody's not able to watch it, they're going spread formation. Dump off to the running back. He's not going to make it. And he makes it. Oh, shoot. What a nice move. I thought he was definitely stopped. Wow, nice.
They needed 4, he got 5.
Nflpa is showing exactly what you want in a running back. at the next level. You have to be able to
USC running back Nflpa.
To be able to catch the ball out of the backfield.
Nice move. Nice move.
Catch it on screens and checkdowns, but can you run routes and can you make things happen? He's done a nice job in the basket.
Nflpa was the Gatorade Player of the Year in Hawaii.
All right, they're going 2 tight ends to the left, Twins right, 1 running back in the backfield. Looks like a run to me. I like this stretch run. Nice run down from the backside.
Get away from DeMarcus Mitchell, though, the defensive end out of Purdue.
DeMarcus Mitchell showing great hustle on that, coming from the backside. He was unblocked. Chases all the way down from the backside.
Nice motor.
Sitting there playing on zone read, keeps hustling and chasing, eventually runs it down for a minimal game. Effort is everything in the National Football League.
That USC running back, I haven't seen him play, of course, but he's looking real nice. Shout out to, man, let's give Tom Brady his flowers. He's retiring today, 22 years. The GOAT.
The national team.
They're going
It's under center.
ace formation. That's 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Boom. Oh, man, nice break. That D lineman is real. Who's that?
As it was Roderick Perry out of Illinois. That was in the backfield in a hurry and just blew that play up.
Absolutely blew it up. Running game defense just absolutely swarming at the point of attack. There you see the penetration.
Nice penetration.
Makes a nice cut, but too many guys there. Too many bodies in the hole. Defense coordinator, you have to like that.
So now a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, probably go spread formation here. But you have to have a tight end on the field at all times. That's what they said. You have to have a tight end. That's one of the rules. Have to have a tight end on the field at all times. All right, Twins left.
That's Bryant Koback in the backfield.
2 by 1. Oh, fake option with the good play call. Coach DT. Great freaking play call.
That is a nice play.
Finds his teammate Tonja.
Great freaking play call. Get this man a head coaching job.
Dwayne Taylor doing a good job.
Come on, DT.
RPO like that. Tight end runs down the seam. Garbage delivers a nice pass, even though it's tipped.
Good solid tackle, Marquise. Good solid tackle. But gosh, dog, can we give Coach DT some flowers? Great freaking play call.
Here in Los Angeles, not Los Angeles. He is from Los Gatos, as they like to say up there, not Los Gatos.
Los Gatos.
The Cats. And there is that option as Koback tries to stretch it out to the right sideline. It goes nowhere. Sam Williams all over it for maybe a gain of 1/2 yard at the most.
Look, Sam Williams has been a star of the week. When you go back and look at this tape at Ole Miss, it's the effort and the energy. This is a very dynamic pass rusher guy that a lot of times in Ole Miss's 3-man front, he's just able to speed around the corner, dip and rip. Did a great job of disrupting opponents in the SEC. He has continued.
2 by 1, 1 tight end in the backfield as an H-back. Probably a shovel pass or another run. See what he got. Man, yo, DT is killing these Bamas. DT, and that's Ezra. You already know the MVP of the national championship game, of the FCS national championship game. Man, DT is killing these Bamas. Great throw. Great throw. DT's going to be a hot man, listen. DT might be a hot candidate after this game. This play calling is A1. This play calling is freaking A1, DT.
A lot of success with those RPO concepts already.
So a nice grab by Ezzard, nice route by Ezzard, nice throw by Garbers, and following a drive that was on the move, Buck, before the fumble.
I think Marquise Bell might be in the 3rd or 4th round.
Garbers able to get this one in the end.
I think Marquise Bell might go 3rd or 4th round.
The extra point. It's 14 plays, 75 yards, 13 from Garbers to Ezzard. Good job. Kick up and good for McCourt. So after defense dominates the first 2 offensive series, the offense gets on the board. Garbers to Ezzard as American on top of national.
Man, that was awesome. Let me know if you guys can still hear the commercial in the background. All right, let me know if you guys can still hear the commercial in the background. Let me know. But man, absolutely sound tackling by Bell. But let's give DT his credit. Let's give DT his flowers while he's here, man. Like this, oh my God. Houston is on the opposite team. Houston's on the American team. So you cannot Hey, appreciate you guys. Houston's on the opposite team. So the team that was on offense, Houston is on their defensive team. All right. So he's playing DN. So that's what he's doing there. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We gotta give DT his flowers, bro. We gotta give DT his flowers for real. Because he is calling a hell of a game. He really is. Off the rip. He said, I'm not here to please. He said, if you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not. That's what DT came out and said. DT came out and said he is not here to play around with y'all. He said, I am looking to become the next big thing. Shout out to him. I wish I could show the game, man. I really wish I could, but the NFL Network, boy. And listen, the NFL do not play about their content. All right, so I can't even take that chance. I hope you guys are enjoying the game wherever you're watching it from. All right, call lines are open, 516-259-9041, 516-259-9041. All right, 7-0. American is up on the national team. All right, 7-0. Let me put that. All right. American up on national. All right. 7-0. Houston has played. He plays on the American team, the team that is about to come back out on defense. He's on that team. So yes, he does play. He has played. He's at the DN position. All right. I think he has number 41. I think he has number 41. If we're being honest, CJ's an undrafted free. He's been getting a lot. Listen, he's been getting a lot of praise at the Nflpa Bowl practices. He's been getting a lot of praise. So be on the lookout. He might make a jump in the draft. He might go late. He might really go late. He might go undrafted, but he could go late in the draft. He has been making a push, man. And corners are definitely a luxury. Listen, you can clown CJ Holmes, and I did a lot of that, but I always felt that Jackson State was playing him out of position. He is not a nickel corner. He is a boundary corner. So we'll see, how they use him in this game. But I definitely think he's a boundary corner and not a nickel corner. But he's definitely been making a push. The way they're talking about him, he's going in and around. Yeah, that I have to agree. They definitely have been talking about him a lot. Houston and CJ both started the game. That is big. Scott, I've been holding off for a week. Ask you about your thoughts and predictions of the legacy. I'm going to call you next week and ask about it. We'd love to see it as a topic. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about the Legacy Bowl. He did cover TO well. He definitely did. I was there, and I was up close and personal watching it. Here we go. Back to the game.
Rose Bowl, side of the NFLPA Collegiate Bowl. There he is, Jaquez Azar, with the touchdown catch from Chase Garbers. And awfully excited, Buck, as we are joined right now by the NFLPA Executive Director, Damar Smith. What a great afternoon. What a beautiful event.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Make sure you like the stream as well. All right, Houston is at the bottom. As the closest to you, he's at the bottom right.
Make it to other bowl games, an opportunity to showcase their talent, but also have a great week together, and allowing not only the scouts but all of our guys to be together, marry them with active NFL players through the week to teach them about what it means to be a professional in the NFL.
50 seconds left in the first quarter, 7-0 American.
DeMar, one of the things that stands out is not only the players have an opportunity, but you got a lot of former players that are now joining the coaching staffs and doing those things. What was the impetus behind that?
Well, we have so many.
They put Houston back at linebacker now. He's at the far linebacker on the left side.
That was on the team that elected me. Kevin Mawai was a coach here. Now he's a coach in the National Football League. We can go down the line, 10, 15, 20 guys who really got their first opportunity of coaching as a former player in this game. Putting that on their resume, giving them an opportunity to live out the rest of their dream, if that's what they want to do in the National Football League, that's a win-win for us any day of the week.
Yeah, we'd love you to stick around if you don't mind. Into the second quarter, we'll do that. How about that beautiful run by B.J. Baylor to pick up the first down to end the first quarter? Currently, American on top of National 7-0, but a new set of downs coming for the national team.
7-0 National Football Team is up. That is Coach DT's team. That was a Delta State player. The running back was a Delta State player. But yeah, let me see. My boy Felix from Alcorn didn't get selected for this game. No, he is at the combine right now. after the season Nuggets eligible to declare. He definitely is. You know how he can play third down and rush in. I like Houston as a DN. I don't think Houston is a stand-up linebacker, in my opinion. I just think you use a kid's ability to his highest strength. I think he can be a great pass rusher. I think if he focuses on that and becomes that, he can be a great pass rusher. Let me see his measurables. Let me see, James. 6'1", 225. Yeesh. You probably have to get about 250 to 245, maybe. You know, that 6'1" does hurt him, but I think his motor is what makes him so good. Let me see. See, I know it wasn't crazy. Look, if I had to compare, and this is what I was telling Mr. Campbell, if I had to compare James Houston, I would compare him to like a Elvis Dumervil, right? And then I was talking to Cam, whose podcast I was on, the Intel podcast last night. If you're on my Instagram, you saw me. He compared him to Robert Quinn, and I thought that was a great comparison as well. A Robert Quinn because of Justin Houston's high motor. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Robert Quinn. Let me see. Trying to get his measurables. Oh, he's 6'4", though. He's 6'4". But, you know, if you combine the high motor of
For our collegiate
of Robert Quinn with James Houston with his size, I still think he can be a good DN.
With these players,
That's just me personally, but you know, teach his own.
I know Bucky's, been part of the leadership kind of summit, and what you want them to get out of here with.
Be a man, be a businessman in the business of football. And what that means is we know that you have a tremendous amount of talent.
Yeah, Quinn is 6'4", but he's 245. Elvis Dumervil was 5'11", 250. You know what I'm saying? So James Houston is in between. He has the motor of a Quinn, and he has the size of Elvis Dumervil. And if he becomes a great down DN, he can be explosive. Speed is the name of the game.
Sign up to be an epidemiologist. I didn't sign up to be a vaccine researcher. It's been one of the toughest things I've ever done in my professional career. But I'm proud of our guys. We figured out what we thought was the best way to play in a pandemic.
I'll tell you this. This is my thing. Okay, this is the question. You think Aubrey Miller? Listen, Aubrey Miller Jackson State has to use him more creatively. You have to see Aubrey Miller's toolbox, right? His tool bag. He doesn't, at this current time, he does not have a tool bag. They only use him 9 times out of 10 to blitz. So it looks bad for him, tackled by James Houston. It looks bad for him because they only use him as one way. You know what I'm saying? They don't have him dropping in coverage very often. They don't have him chasing tight ends or anything like that. They only use him in certain amount of ways. So that's why for me, I think he's a special teams guy. He'll be a great special teams player because of his physicality, his speed, but to be a starting linebacker in the NFL, I don't know.
NFL players are better tomorrow than they are today, and let's try to get our job done.
And thinking about tomorrow, as a former player, I'm certainly grateful for the opportunities that you guys have provided. But what are some of the things that you do for former players?
Yeah, well, everything now.
Houston as a linebacker right now. Oh man, nice.
We now have 4
nice. Who is that? Is that the Grizzly? Some Grizzly bear? Man, that boy killed that boy.
But everything from healthcare to pen.
Hey, caller, you live? Talk to me.
Obligation for the
What's up, man?
What's up?
We see
I see you on
Missouri State with
y'all doing the watch part on Nflpa program, right?
Yeah.
Great sack, great one.
All right, so my name is Quinn Evans. I play ball at Southern. They call me Smoke. I was just calling to tell y'all. I see the viewers in here. Probably me and Jamari Stewart from Southern University probably was the first 2 HBCU HBCU football players
Mm-hmm.
to play in their bowl game.
Mm-hmm.
That's just something I wanted to tell people, man.
Hey, how was the experience?
It was pretty cool. When I went, I don't know where it's at now. I know it was in Carson, California, in LA. They played it at.
Woo!
We practiced it at high school. They had us there for when I went, I was in Carson. I was in LA. We were there for a week. They took us around, man. We stayed at like the W downtown on Fury World.
Mm-hmm.
They showed us a great time. We went around to the high schools. We had a NFL play day, or we went to schools and went out there and did drills with kids and things like that. We met like Isaac Bruce, which was my favorite player in NFL. He was actually my coach. Him and Dick Vermeer, that was my coach on the national team.
Mm-hmm.
So I played receiver, so Isaac Bruce coached me out there. So it was a good experience to have, and you get to meet people, and it's astonishing that when you see how your skill sets and your size match up to those people at those D1 schools like Northwestern and Michigan. Who are my quarterback? Jacoby Harris from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
You just see that the swag is really just the big man, probably coaching schemes and all that. And our kids do stack up to them. From there, I had the opportunity to go to sign with Tennessee Titans as a free agent. But all those kids out there playing, I'm happy they got kids from the swag out there playing now. I'm just, I'm elated that they had the opportunity.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, appreciate the call, though.
All right, bro.
All right, man. I like that, getting somebody else's experience that went through that process. That's dope. I appreciate that. Real talk. Let me see. Houston's ceiling is Von Miller. I think that's a little too high of a ceiling, if I'm being honest. I think his ceiling is Robert Quinn. And Robert Quinn is not bad. Okay. So I don't, you're talking about you're talking about Super Bowl MVP, Von Miller. And I don't think Houston is that. I think Houston is a great, I think he's a motor guy. I think everything Houston is going to do from this point forward is going to be based off his motor and how hard he plays the game, because he plays it at a speed, which is an elite speed. So that's why I think his high ceiling for me is Robert Quinn, and Robert Quinn is not a slouch. And shout out to Cam for that comparison. Because I truly believe when he said that to me, I was like, damn, that's a great comparison, because the motors are the same. You know what I'm saying? And they're just guys that are relentless in getting after the quarterback. So I wouldn't say it's solid. I say it's serviceable. The reason he left Florida was because he wanted to, from what I was being told, is because he wanted to go to Jackson State to pick up his get his covering skills up, to get more tape on covering. But they used him as what they used him for, and he was great. So yep. Get back to this game. All right, Dwayne Taylor's team is back up to bat.
In these games, you certainly don't want to see anybody.
I think this is a Quill. That's a Quill's first pass.
How about Ezra trying to claim MVP?
Yeah, that's a Quill. A Quill is now at the starting quarterback position.
All right, he's got a touchdown from 13. That's a reception for 9.
Going all the way back to my scouting days, when we used to love wide receivers that had punt return skills. We were big believers that guys who were punt returners not only had the toughness, but they had the open field running skills that would give them a chance.
All right, they got
some of those short passes in the big games. We've seen him flash some of that.
By the way, Aquil Glass out there.
All right, they got two by two tight ends on the right hand side. It's probably gonna be a run right here.
And now we got a handoff. And picks up in first down. And here is Aquil Glass out of Alabama A&M this past season. 3,568 passing yards and 36 touchdowns.
Man, if you're a big fan of swag football, this is a guy that was an absolute star. Over 12,000 passing yards, 109 touchdowns. And when you see him, man, he has the goods. You talk to all the coaches here on offense. He's a big play hunter. He is looking for the big play, but he is even keel. He is very, very calm and cool when he has a ball in his hand.
I believe he's even wheel. Glass connects. Middle of the
little high, but great grab by Ezra. This dude, Ezra got to get drafted. Got to get drafted, bro. He is a monster.
Go ahead, Buck, real quick on this play.
Here we go, another RPO, flash fake. Throw it in there.
That boy Ezra got to get drafted. He is different. He's like a Jarvis Landry.
Everyone can't catch it.
I think he's gonna be like I think he's gonna be a better version of Jarvis Landry, if I'm being honest.
Today, Dwayne Taylor, we had an opportunity to meet him. You want to talk about an impressive young man who is just getting started in his
Quill dropped that fumble on the hike, but got it up.
Buck, he told us yesterday that he had lived with 12 different people by the time he was 12 years old. When he was in middle school, he had his own apartment and decided to get into coaching because his football coach, Tony McKee, when he got to high school, took over his guardianship, said he made him into a man and could not minimize the impact that that individual had on his life, and said he wanted to commit himself to that same path and helping out young men as well. And here he is here today.
Oh, got a hole. Give him the boom bop. Give him the boom bop. Give him a stiffy. Something. Come on, man. Give him a stiffy or something.
A great run by Kobeck. This is what Kobeck did repeatedly to Lito. He was a big-time player. He is down here. You look at his numbers. His numbers are very impressive.
Yo, that offensive line is real.
52 total touchdowns. Guy averaged over 6 yards a carry. He has big-time ability. Back to Taylor, though. When you talk to coaches around the SWAC, they talk about his innovative schemes and how he's able to really maximize the talent.
This is where Akil is great right here. We'll see what I think he's gonna go fade right here with Akil. It's either gonna be a fade or a kill because he trusts the kill right here. Watch the fade. Watch the fade. I told it's slant. Ooh, ooh, good catch, good throw, Akil. Good throw, Akil.
That is Dejon Dixon. So how about FC?
I told you he was going to trust the kid right here. I told you he was going to trust him. He know him.
To St. Nicholas State, 11 yards for the score.
There we go, man. Glass throwing another laser on a slant.
I told you he was going to trust the Quill.
The wide receiver to show the courage, the guts to be able to concentrate, bring that in, hold on to it through the contact, and put it in the paint. Man, you like to make a little note in your notebook on that. That is tremendous courage and concentration.
I'll tell you, how about the game Dwayne Taylor is calling, by the way?
DT is killing these Bamas. DT is killing these Bamas.
And what you can do, you certainly like to see an offense operating efficiently like Taylor's offense is doing.
Yo, I'm telling you, Alabama A&M, I'm telling you right now, yesterday's price is not today's price with Dwayne Taylor. I'm telling you that right now. Yesterday's price is not today's price with Dwayne Taylor. That boy is out here dealing right now. He is out here dealing. He is out here killing these Bamas for real. Shout out to DT. I told you, man. Yesterday's price is not today's price when Dwayne Taylor gets off this game. It's about damn time the NFL gives HBCU. That's facts, bro. That is big facts. He is calling a heck of a game, and I knew he was going. Listen, man. Let's be real. Your homeboy is calling the plays. You know he gonna make you look good. They probably ran that play 100 times at Alabama A&M to Abdul, to D, to Ibrahim. They done to Hilaire. He done throw that pass so many times at the HBCU ranks. It's ridiculous. All right. He threw that same pass against Jackson State on the little garbage touchdown. You knew it was going through. You knew he was giving the pass to Akil. Come on, man. They killing these Bamas. Killing these Bamas, man. That's my man. That's my coach. You know he gonna hook me up. Come on, man. He said, guys playing like, run me my money. Hey, Hezekiah, this is, bro, that you're absolutely right, because they are calling these Bama's names out. They are giving them the credit that they deserve. And I didn't even know that story about DT, if I'm being honest, bro. But if that's the truth, man, that's crazy, man, to have all that happen to him. So it is what it is. Back to the game. But you know, telling you, Ezra, he getting drafted. I don't care what nobody's saying. He could be the Black Cooper Cup. Ezra could be the Black Cooper Cup.
And NFL Network is there.
He's that dangerous. He is that dangerous.
Next Saturday at 2:30, live on NFL Network. Well, how about St. Nicholas State and Sam Houston State for our 2 touchdowns? Garber's throwing one, Aquil Glass the other. We got a new quarterback here. for our national team, and it is Cole Kelly. Gets started with a
Cole Kelly.
Out of bounds there.
Cole Kelly is playing quarterback on the red team. You all right? FAMU, close your eyes. FAMU, close your eyes.
This past season, 74% completions for 5,124 yards and 44 touchdowns through the air, and another 16 on the ground.
Woo, I mean, the production is outstanding. And what you want to see in these games, you want to see him in a big environment where he's playing against better competition to see how he handles it through having the words with the coaches and talk to the coach. They talked about him being able to adjust well. Let's see if he can finish it off.
Stephen Carr out of Indiana, the USC.
Oh, good cutback.
Cut up field and avoid the tackle for loss. Picks up about a quarter of a yard before Daniel Hardy.
If you go back up and watch, I think
Money, you talk about these games. We talked about some of the FCS standouts.
I just dropped the link.
All school players.
I just dropped the link.
Really elevate themselves by playing in these games, because one of the questions that you have as a scout is how will they handle better competition? Well, this is a level playing field. You get a chance to assess how they play when they get an opportunity to play against some of the big boys.
And Kelly now rolling to his left, looking downfield, and that is bobbled and dropped by Hendershot, the tight end out of IU. Aaron Mosby in coverage out of Fresno State. Players wearing their own helmets. And pay close attention, because as the game starts getting a little deeper into the second half, a lot of times you see those stickers come off and find their way to other helmets. Yeah, there you go. On cue, there's a Trojan sticker on top of the helmet there of Aaron Mosby.
Yeah, well, I'm funny. I was a big fan of that.
Yeah.
I'm playing in All-Star games. I was a big fan of taking off my sticker and putting on another person's sticker, because if I wanted another person's sticker, I would have went to school.
Yeah. You know who's not a fan of it? The play-by-play guy. That's who's not a fan of it.
Where's CJ Holmes at?
Games by the time I figure it out.
Oh, CJ Holmes is at the top.
And Kelly now trying to get that.
Yeah, CJ Holmes is at the top left. All right, CJ Holmes is at the top left.
Short. Zion Gilbert out of FAU with the tackle. And here's Kelly with
nice throw. I mean, put it in nice little tight windows, little stick route. By the slot receiver, does a great job making the catch. He puts it on the outside shoulder away from the defender. Good throw by Kelly.
Hamilton, by the way, a Vatech transfer into Central Michigan. This past year, 4 touchdowns, just under 1,000 yards.
Yeah, so if you're looking at the screen, CJ Holmes is the furthest corner away from you at the top of the field. That's where CJ Holmes is. He's playing up top. Watch the slant up top. He's playing press man right now.
San Francisco 49ers in the Green Bay.
It's on NFL Network.
You have to be able to play in the third phase of the
They going at CJ? Nope, they're going to screen. Oh, nice call.
Off the car, he uses that juice to get the first down. Able to evade Jaden Peavy. There's a little bit of Cole Kelly from earlier this week, and Buck, he was impressive all week.
He was impressive. He's the guy that the coach talked about, being able to get the ball out of his hands. He was making accurate throws. We having a chance to see him now in the second quarter. Maybe he can bring the team back. But you saw the production. You talked about the production that he had in Southeast Louisiana. You can't put up those kinds of numbers without being able to play. Let's see if he can play on a bigger stage.
And by the way, I don't know if it translates on the television broadcast, but you're talking about 6'7", 250 pounds out there.
They going up top to CJ. CJ's there for the tackle.
Hit all the way out to the 45 for a gain of 6 and a 2nd and 4 in the plus territory.
Yeah, second for a great drive right now that they have going. He has kind of found his rhythm. He's settling in. The ball is getting out of his hands. He's been able to throw it consistently in the strike zone. And that's what you want to see, man, because sometimes, like, you see guys in practice and they're able to shine, but then when you get to the game, it's a little too big. It hasn't been too big.
Shout out to my boy Blue down at the HBCU Combine getting that exclusive footage.
We were talking to offensive coordinator Jonathan Hayes. You see him there. Just talking about athleticism, and all that production, and hoping that you see the athleticism that goes along with those numbers when you're out there in that week of practice.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
And dropped shy of the line of scrimmage, and that's Mosby again. See that beautiful green V on the back of the helmet.
Oh,
Hill.
That's right.
Paul Hill, the man that put that on the back of those Fresno State helmets.
And look, I'm not surprised to see a Fresno State.
Woo, that boy big. That boy Mosby big. He's switching off the press.
back in those days when Pat Hill was there, you talk about you show up at practice there, starting to practice with those old Oklahoma drills. And you talk about Fresno State back then when Pat Hill was there, every year money, Fresno State is going to
this is Cole's first series, so how he playing better?
Because they're not ready to deal with the physicality and toughness. That's one of the reasons why
This is first series, bro.
1 or 2 on third down. Wide open right sideline. Kelly finds Carr for the first down.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man.
Isaiah Pryor with the tackle. You mentioned Pat Hill and those Fresno State teams after the gain of 5 there. Look, they almost got.
Let Cole Kelly finish his first drive, and then we can talk.
I've seen them snatch many a top-ranked team.
I didn't see him. I didn't see him earlier. They used the quarterback from Cal, I thought.
Any team, anytime, anywhere. That was the old Pat Hill motto.
Had the big V on the back of the thing. We see that tradition continuing on. Tough guys that have played at Fresno State.
The game clock will start on my signal.
If anybody's not being able to watch it, it's second quarter. I'm on 4 minutes and 48 seconds.
So giving us some details here on the clock. And again, remember, offensively, defensively limited in terms of packages.
Don't forget, February 2nd, me and Blue will be doing live coverage of the signing day.
So let's make sure we explain.
Yeah, please do, Buck.
So the numbers are in relation to the number of running backs and the number of tight ends in the game. So we talk about 11 personnel. 1 running back, 1 tight end means 3 receivers. So that is the way that NFL personnel identifies the packages that are going into the game. That's what those numbers are.
So 22 would be 2 backs, 2 tight ends. Yep. 21, 2 backs, 1 tight end. So there you go. That's all you can have here today. This is the 10th play of the drive here. So Coach Kelly's got this national team on the move, trying to have.
I put the link in. I put the link in if you can't see it. I put the link in if you want to watch it online for free. Watch the dump off. Watch the dump. Oh, nice read.
Over the middle, and a nice grab and a nice throw there for Khalil Pimpleton.
That boy little.
Right at the sticks, and looks like mark it 1, Buck. We got ourselves a first down as this drive will continue.
Yeah, the drive is continuing because Cole Kelly's been really good with the quick rhythm passing game. The ball is
the way he's going through. That was good. That was great going through his progressions.
Opportunity to make plays, and as a result, they're able to move the chains. Exactly what Jonathan Hayes wanted to see from the quarterback when he put him in.
Pimpleton, by the way, out of Central Michigan, only he and Antonio Brown, 2+ punt return touchdowns in a season, something he was able to do. We always talk about players making rosters on special teams, and certainly something Pimpleton has to offer.
CJ Holmes still up top, at the top of the screen.
Play there, but
wow.
That athleticism we were talking about that Coach Hayes wanted to see gets inside the 25 to the 24 for a gain of 4. And again, Kelly this past season, 491 rushing yards and 16 touchdowns.
Yeah, look, there was a botched exchange, so he did turns around, was aware enough to go where the play was blocked. He's able to pick up a positive gain.
Kelly was a 4-star recruit out of Lafayette, Louisiana, went to Arkansas. We mentioned transfer to Southeast Louisiana. Also a basketball player that averaged 20 and 10. So you're talking about someone that can really move and has incredible size. Quick screen. Flag comes out, though, all over the place. See whether or not it'll hold for Pimpleton. Kicked out Peniel out of Boise State there with the stop. There's Carl Sheffers.
Bro, I don't know what game you watching. That boy is big and athletic. Did you not see what he did against Fam, bro? Stop playing, bro. Now that's some hate. That's just hating right there. That's just hating. He is big and athletic. When you got 16 touchdowns rushing, you're not lacking the athleticism. So don't listen. We all got like our analysis, but don't hate. All right, don't be hating.
Those techniques out there in Boone, North Carolina.
Let's call a spade a spade.
Maybe that's why they're snatching down some of those ranked teams.
By the way, you see and we have hit the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
So see whether or not Cole Kelly can get out of this hole and get on the board before halftime. American leads national 14-0 here at the NFL.
14-0. Got to get my Welch's on. Fruit snacks. Get you some of them fruit snacks. Hey, Mr. T, appreciate you for tuning in, my boy. Yep. Appreciate you for tuning in, old man. Appreciate you. Yeah, he has grown, though. He has grown. He could be a good replacement for Big Ben. I agree. I agree. Boy, you be working on the weekend? That's against my religion. I can't do that. Working on the weekend? No. Never that. Man, that boy 25. Man, that boy grown. His insurance done dropped already before he graduated college. That boy got insurance. Yeah, that was disrespectful. This has really never worked. How you not see? That's how I know you so foolish, Mr. T. How you not tuning in, but you in the chat responding? Come on, bro. You got to do better. Listen, do better. If you gonna hate, how you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Come on, man. Do better. Hey. Don't you got another channel to be on? Go to the other channels that you got. Don't waste your time over here, Mr. T. Come on, man. Do better, bro. Do better. And you still here. There's other channels that you could be watching. Come on, man. You ready for them Niners tomorrow? Ain't nobody care about them Niners. I got the Bengals winning and the Rams winning. Bengals and Rams, Super Bowl, baby. Bengals and Rams. I'm calling it now. Look at 83 on the D line. I think they say he's from Montana State. He's a monster. Okay. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Go watch some reruns on the 18, Mr. T. Come on, man. Stop playing. Chiefs and Rams. I got Bengals. I'm going with Joe Burrow, baby. Joe cool. Bet 100 on what? It don't got nothing to do with Mahomes. It has nothing to do with Mahomes. I like Joe Burrow. I've always been a fan of Joe Burrow. This can't really be Sean McVay. Hold up. Is this really Sean McVay? Hold up. Get out of here. There's no way this is really Sean McVay. Get out of here. Oh, CJ Holmes got a pick?
Retractions on me, by the way. That is not called Shepard. That is Dwayne Hyde, our referee. That was Chauncey Manette that knocked that out. Here's our replay, Buck. What do you think?
So that's incomplete. Hi, it's me. I'm Sean. Oh, man.
Third down.
No replay here, remember. So whatever the referees call is what goes.
They got that one right.
If it is Sean McVay, big fan. If it's not, keep trolling.
Looks like we got ourselves a 3rd and 13 for Cole Kelly. Make it 3rd and 14.
55 seconds. 1:55. The game clock will start on the snap.
Chase Garbers for American went 7 of 9 for 74 yards and a touchdown. Aquil Glass, a perfect 3 of 3, 28 yards and a touchdown to give American the 14-0 lead. Kelly standing tall, middle of the field, caught.
That boy Cole Kelly a dime, bro.
Right at the marker.
That boy Cole Kelly a monster.
See where they spotted. That pass was caught by Corey Sutton, so it's flagged for the hold. See if he can get him the new set of downs. And they're going to say, in fact, he does.
That's a nice catch. Runs a little square in route, little traffic. There's great anticipation on the throw by Kelly. Here we see a square in, they're playing 2 deep coverage. Linebacker drifts inside. That's a nice ball. That's a nice catch. The only thing Sutton has to be mindful of is understand where the first down is and make sure he doesn't play with it, trying to get more yards.
So with a first down and 75 seconds left, Kelly trying to punch this one in.
Oh, he got him. He got him deep. He got him deep. He got him deep. I knew it. I saw it. He dealing. Cole Kelly dealing. If you're looking for the link, go up in the chat. It's in the link already. Go up.
Still has all their timeouts.
You know, Hodges was one of the guys that the coaches were talking about having a really solid week of practice, catching the ball in the middle. He's a guy who really has the size that you want to be a red zone target, a red zone threat. You see right there.
Hezekiah, it's not looking. Your premise isn't looking too good.
Takes the handoff. Finds the hole.
Oh man.
To the 3.
Because Hezekiah over here, because Cole Kelly out here dealing right now.
And we'll take it with them. A 2nd and goal coming up as they're trying to have this lead. American on top.
Yeah, Cole Kelly out here dealing. Who get drafted first? Oh, Kelly. Kelly. You got to take Kelly. You got to take Kelly before Aquil. And you know I like Aquil. His lack of listen, they're both, if we're being honest, they're the same quarterback. All right. They're the same quarterback. They're big. They got an arm. I think Cole Kelly's arm is a little bit better, but Cole Kelly's athleticism, the fact that he can run with the ball makes him more valuable than Aquil. It is what it is. So you got to take Cole Kelly over. You have to take Cole Kelly just because of the fact that he can run with the ball. No other reason. Because if they were both non-mobile quarterbacks, I would probably go with Aquil. That's just my personal opinion. But since they have the lack of mobility, since Cole Kelly has he's the more mobile quarterback, you got to take Cole Kelly. Got to take Cole Kelly. Come on, man. Josh Allen 2.0. I like that. Josh Allen 2.0. I like that. So that dude big, bro. That Bama big, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think they both could be great, but I think they both could be good, but I think Cole Kelly can be great because of his legs. All right, let's get back to the game.
As it stands right now here on NFL Network, 14-0 American over National. But Cole Kelly, 8 of 10, 67 yards. Trying to put an exclamation point on this drive and have this 14-0 lead with a 2nd and goal.
Yeah, this would be huge for the team to be able to get on the paint, put it in the paint, put some points on the board.
QB power. Let's see if they go QB power right here.
B.J. Baylor in the backfield takes the pitch, and we got flags everywhere as this play is blown dead.
Appreciate it, Troy.
He overcame a 1st and 20.
Appreciate it, Troy. CJ hasn't looked bad. He hasn't really been tested, but CJ hasn't looked bad.
It's a holding penalty and a false start on the same drive for Corey Sutton.
How you a receiver with a false start?
You keep committing these fouls and infractions. Now, this is one of the things where you have to get lined up. You have to understand that this is a communication issue. They have to get that out. That happens sometimes in all-star games when you have guys mixing around and playing a bunch of different positions.
2nd and goal now from the 7 instead of the 3.
Watch the fade on CJ Holmes.
Out of Oregon State in the backfield. Here's Kelly to pass. Looking right, throwing, and tipped and incomplete, intended for his back. Baylor coming from the backfield. He wants a flag, not going to get it. Malcolm Rodriguez The linebacker at Oklahoma State swats that one away. So a 3rd and goal.
Hey, Rodriguez, big time player in Jim Knowles' defense back at Oklahoma State. Here we see him have an opportunity to play a little man coverage, sticky coverage. A little bit, but look, it was tight throw, and that's what you're trying to force down in the red zone. You want to force tight window throws. See if the quarterback can be spot on this one. Kelly missed.
So now 3rd and goal from the 8. Chestnut in the backfield with Kelly. No wide right. That's Lance McCutcheon out of Montana State, all alone outside the numbers.
He should be going bottom. He should be going bottom left. He should be going bottom left. That's a lateral. What's up? What's up, Alvarados? What's up, Alvarados? Missed you guys.
AA all-time consecutive makes. Record at 34 straight.
Y'all be good out there.
193 extra points. So if you're looking for
like the stream. Get the likes up. Get the likes up.
Clausen has that program up and rolling. He has been one of the reasons because he's an outstanding point scorer. Can do it from all ranges. But man, he's money whenever he drops onto the field.
Skeeter.
Oh my!
Hit national on the board, and that kick is up.
This is such a bad take. This is such a bad take because Cole Kelly is not calling the plays, right? Cole Kelly doesn't have the players that he's used to playing with. So DT is drawing up routes. First of all, DT has his quarterback, so he knows where he wants him to go to. They're on the same page. So that's a horrible take, by the way. Second of all, he knows he's drawing up plays that Akil can make a one read. Okay, if it's RPO one read, if it's not there, throw it away. Boom. Cole Kelly has to read the whole field in a red zone situation, and they're not drawing up. They're not isolating a route on a corner or a route on a defensive player. So horrible take. Absolutely horrible take.
Recovered for a 16% rate, but here we go on a 4th and 15, and it's a handoff to Nflpa, and he is going to be dropped at the 32, well short of the line.
It's not about getting hurt. It's a horrible take. That's a horrible take. He scored a touchdown in the red zone, but at the end of the day, it's how the situation is presented. You're presenting a situation where Akil Glass is in the best situation. His offensive coordinator is his coach in a bowl game. How great of a situation can you be in? So he knows what you do well. Like, come on, man. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. That's a horrible take, bro. How would he not like that situation? Like, oh, okay, I got to kill. He likes to go here with the ball. Yeah, okay, boom. Dwayne Taylor's going to draw it up perfect for Akil. He's going to draw it up perfectly. He knows his quarterback. Come on, man. That don't make no sense. He knows his guy. Okay, Akil can throw the backside slant like no other. I'm going to draw it up for Akil. RPO, it's the same play they've ran at A&M all day long. What are we talking about? But you on here talking about, oh, he threw a red zone touchdown. And I'm telling you, it's a horrible take. I don't care. You can call it what you want. No, I'm not moving on. It's a horrible take. And I'm going to tell you why it's horrible. Didn't make no sense. If you give Cole Kelly his offensive coordinator at Southeast Louisiana, you think they're going to run a QB power there? I think they're going to run a QB power. You know why? Because they've ran it every time in the red zone, and he knows his guy. Come on, man. Y'all gotta come on, man. Come on, man. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Come on, man. Let's call a spade, bro. What did he say? What did he say about Taylor? Daniel Hardy, Montana State, he's a monster. 16 sacks, 24 tackles, and led the Bobcats to FCS championship. So we'll see coming out of half who's the next quarterback. Will the setup of DT? DT. Listen, he is making money today. Said his play call is extra. DT is making so much money today. And you know why he's making so much money today? Is because he's doing it with all the quarterbacks. I want to be very clear when I say that. He's doing it with all the quarterbacks. The Cal quarterback, Aquil Glass, the next guy that gets in, he's probably going to do. It's play calling, okay? It's knowing how to attack the defense. He is doing a tremendous job. He is going to be he should be a hot commodity. He is the Eric Bieniemy version of college football. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? Is he the Eric Bieniemy of college football? That's what I feel. That's my personal opinion. Because if you can put up 400 or 500 yards, having the worst defense in the SWAC and still have a top 10 offense in the FCS, we're not talking about SWAC. See, a lot of you guys get that mixed up when you're talking about, oh, Scotty, no. His offense was top 10 in FCS with the worst defense in the SWAC and probably in all FCS, and was still putting up 400 to 500 yards. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. So is he not, to me, I think he's the Eric Bieniemy of FCS. He's the Eric Bieniemy of FCS. That's just my personal opinion. I'm going to leave it at that. And listen, man, this is what killed me with y'all Bamas. Y'all love to be in the chat disagreeing. It's a freaking call-in show, bro. Like, that's weak sauce, bro. For all you Bamas that disagree and you can't call in and give your opinion, but you want to disagree in the chat, knowing I can't rebuttal what you say unless I'm talking to you in the chat, it's whack, bro. You're a grown-ass man. Call your ass into the show and tell me your opinion, and we can have a conversation about it. Don't be all, oh my God, it's gonna disagree. Like, bro, call your ass into the chat. Tell me your point of view. Tell me why you disagree, and we can have a conversation about it. But to be in the chat about, oh my God, your bias is so real. Bro, just call in. Oh, man, y'all Bama's kill me with that guy. My pick for it was the Chiefs and Rams represent. That'd be a great game. Absolutely great game. Absolutely a great game. You know I don't drink though. And I might be looking for OC next. Man, if that money come in the right way, listen. If that money come in the right way, I can listen, real talk. I can see DT taking a Power 5 offensive coordinator position. I can see. The lines stay open, book. The lines stay open, book. The lines stay open. Call lines always open, baby. Call lines always open. But yeah, I can definitely see DT taking a Power 5 position off rip. Offensive coordinator, Power 5. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would come knocking. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I would come knocking before you go. Hey, what's up, Buck? Talk to me.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to say, look, I'm just glad to see, in a non-SWAC, non-HBCU setting, some HBCU, coaches and players getting a chance to showcase that, that their talent translates. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I mean, DT doing this thing, no matter who out there, like you said, Aquil look good. I ain't gonna lie though, Houston look good in space, but he's not winning one-on-ones, right? The one-on-ones I'm watching him go up against because they can't do no stunts, can't scheme him in. Obviously he's not gonna look dominant, but he's not winning them. But man, it's just good to see, Marquise Blood and all those kids look good in a in an environment that's non-HBU, so everybody knows that the talent translates. So it's straight.
You're absolutely right. I think the tough thing about when you're playing a bowl is, like you said, you can't really stunt, you can't do blitzing, you can't do any extra stuff. So you legit gotta just win your matchup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're coming straight at me, and I can be prepared. Now, how you coming straight at me is a different take. You know what I'm saying? But I think what you're seeing is James Houston lacks the power. He has the speed. He just lacks the power to just bull rush and, take a guy. I seen him do a push and pull that worked pretty well. But I think, him not being able to maybe get a couple schemed open plays is kind of hurting him. But I think the power is probably the most glaring issue.
Yeah. That because you was looking, I was like, well, with 20 pounds, help him or would it hurt him? Because I don't know how his power to mass ratio is going to translate.
Yeah, adding that extra weight could do some, on his. I mean, 6'1" at 245 ish. It all depends on how it sits on him. You know what I'm saying, and how he holds it. But I think that would definitely maybe help him just a little bit in the power category. But the speed wise, he definitely can't lose that, because that's what makes him elite.
That's fact. And look, before I let you go, I ain't gonna lie to you now. Dwayne Taylor, soon as the season starts, if he over there on A&M and anybody else, it's back to the same mode. But hey, man, today, like, that dude is for real. Like, that dude is an offensive football dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see that. Like, you can just give him the cards and he will play them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he'll make it work.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All
right. Shout out to NFL Network for putting on the HBCU Combine. Hey, what's up, Mr. Campbell? Talk to me.
Hey, man, I want to break down two things what's going on this weekend for a lot of people need to understand what's going on with the Nflpa game and the Combine. The Nflpa game, the guys get selected, the agents submit a list of players to play. So that's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Your agents solicit, they pick you. But here's the big thing for the kids, for the HBCU guys. Because they're doing this, remember, all these agents have players on other teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a guy on the Rams, I got a guy on the Saints. So then they can go to that guy and say, hey, bud, I tell you what, I got a great diamond in the rough. I want you to take a look at this kid. Now they can see. So that's how a lot of these things happen because of relationships with these kids, 4th, 5th, 6th, and free agents. That's always what that happens. They got a guy that's a little bit better on the team. They say, hey, take a flyer on my guy. Now, the thing about the HBCU Combine, I heard a lot of people say, oh, they need to be at the other Combine and all that. I disagree, because what's happening at the HBCU Combine, these guys are actually getting one-on-one time with the scouts. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They got all the scouts from all the teams there. Let me tell you what happened. And guys from especially dual cities like Baton Rouge and Tallahassee. So guys from Southern can totally understand this, and guys from FAMU can totally understand this. So usually what would happen is, the scouts, everybody has their pro days, right?
Mm-hmm.
LSU, Florida State, Florida, right? What the scouts would do is they'd go down to Baton Rouge to LSU pro day. And then they'd call Southern and say, oh, listen, we're going to be in town for an extra hour. Let me see the guys that you got. And then they would have to rush, run the 40, try to lift some weight to try to do interviews. You don't get any time like that at all. That kills those guys. Now, what these guys are getting down in Alabama is one-on-one time where they can interview, where they can talk to these guys. They can do all the measurements and drills. And you know what will happen? You're going to have a scout that'll see a guy, and then he's going to circle back around, especially a guy that he likes, right?
Uh-huh.
Because now he can circle back around, because now he has good data on that guy. This is exactly what, for all my old heads, there was a guy that was a scout for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he was the guy that found John Stallworth, Mel Blount, all these guys. He wanted to draft John Stallworth before Lynn Swann, because he had worked John Stallworth out. Well, Lynn Swann played at USC, and they knew he was a big name. And he said, well, okay, I think we can get this guy in the later round. John Stallworth turned out to be the better player than Lynn Swann. But the reason why is because that scout had worked him out one-on-one several times. This is why these things are so important. This is really, really important. So I think people need to understand, you want those guys to go to the big combine, but you just think, like Keenan Forbes is a perfect example. They've already talked about him 2 or 3 times. He goes to the combine with another 60, 70 guys on the offensive line. Do you think he's going to be able to get the interviews like he's going to get that HBCU combine?
Not the one-on-ones.
No way.
Yeah.
Not the one-on-ones, not enough time. And they're already going to be focused on guys. But Keenan Forbes has the size and the body build where a guy will like, oh, let me check this guy out again. Because they can see him one-on-one. That's why this is so important, what is happening for access. Even with C.J. Holmes. You look at a kid with CJ, we all laugh and talk about, because like you said, they have CJ playing out there and playing nickel, corner, playing in the slot. That's not his position. You said that. But guess what now? Now he's playing in his right position. His agent can have other guys talk to him because they have scouts out here too. Now CJ is going to get a whole nother different look because he's at this game. That's why this is so important for what's going on this weekend. So you do not have to be at the combine. What you want is to be where the scouts are at. The scouts are in Mobile, Alabama. The scouts are out here, and the agents are out here. So this is really a big weekend for these guys. I just wanted to point that out because I saw a lot of this, especially like in the SWAC groups and stuff. They should have been in the combine. No, that is great for those guys. These things. Look at Marquise Bell. Look at what's happening with Akil Glass. You think Akil Glass is going to get – before he's not even going to the combine. But now he's playing. He's showing arm strength and that quick ability to throw the ball.
Yeah.
This is really, really good. So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out, bro.
Hey, no problem, Mr. Campbell. Appreciate that.
All right, man.
All right, man. Always a good point where Mr. Campbell can get in and get drop some gems for y'all. Let me get back to this game.
Wheel Glass to St. Nicholas State's Dejon Dixon.
I'll say this. I'll tell you one thing. If Jeff Fisher gets another head coaching job, I promise you taking DT with him. I promise you he'll be taking Dwayne Taylor with him.
Granted, only resulted in a field goal, and that's how we got to our 14-3 halftime score as we get ready for the second half.
Yeah, All-Star games can be a little fun. They can be a little disjointed. But this has been a
Hey, Blue, tell me about the Moultrie kid. I see your Auburn guys up in here. Tell me a little bit about Auburn Moultrie guy.
To see two quarterbacks, Chase Garbers and then Akil Glass, be able to have success. You feel good about that. For the national team, it's about Cole Kelly being able to get into a rhythm. They were able to get into a rhythm, score some points. Let's see if they can.
He taking DT with him. He taking DT with him.
Let's get back down to the sideline and arm again, Mike.
Yeah, Money, I just talked to Marvin Lewis, who was not thrilled with that first half performance. He said, look, we shot ourselves in the foot, not happy with those penalties to start out in that first half. As for the second half, he said, look, defensively, we got to expect the run, and more importantly, got to score some touchdowns.
And no doubt, again, moved the ball effectively. Thank you, Mike. On that last drive, unfortunately, resulted in just 3 points instead of 7. A lot of that had to do with false start there that backed him up. Tomorrow at 9, we got it rolling. George Kittle going to tell us how the Niners can knock off the Rams again. Plus, Odell Beckham Jr. on what it would need to get to his first Super Bowl, a championship Sunday edition of NFL Game Day Morning tomorrow at 9. Only on NFL Network. There is Marvin Lewis, not happy. Team not able to score. A little turnover on the first offensive possession instead of cashing in on that fumble return for 44 yards. They gave it right back. Jeff Fisher with a big smile as he made his way into the locker room. And I'll tell you what, Buck, when we met with him last night, he could not be more excited about what he has in Dwayne Taylor, the offensive coordinator of Alabama A&M. He met him on a Zoom call. He mentioned it was a friend of a friend that connected him. He was so impressed that he started making some calls and seeing whether or not he might be able to find some opportunities for him. Most of his own opportunities. He's doing it on his own at Alabama A&M. Fisher giving him the opportunity here today.
You heard it. Jeff Fisher over there looking for people to get. Man, DT, I'm telling you, he's going to be on his way.
There's so many former players and young coaches, aspiring coaches, opportunities. This has been a great environment, a great week of experience for all of those guys.
And you see our national team to start this off, see if Marvin Lewis can get his squad to get back-to-back scores. As they will start
14-3.
Peters, the senior out of University of Illinois.
14-3.
He is a Michigan transfer this past season. 1,170 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Yeah, 4 interceptions. He comes in, he has an opportunity to come in and get his opportunity to see if he can get this offense going. We'll see what Jonathan Hayes can do to get him off to a fast start.
Peters doesn't have any friends, but he doesn't have any stickers on his helmet.
He said he don't have any friends because he don't have any stickers on his helmet.
Just on the left side, nothing else.
You know, and in the backfield is Shamani Jones out of Coastal Carolina. And it is play action. And here's Peters using his legs, dives for the
Okay.
So gain of 13 to get this drive started.
Hey, that's facts. That is facts. That is big facts. I do want to see DT arrive. I want to see DT take that next step, but man, that's gonna be heartbreaking.
Nice athleticism, big first down for Peters.
Looking for his tight end Blake Kern there, covered. So uses his legs. Now we got offset eye. Jones stays in the backfield. The carry for Jones. Coaching staff.
Fumble. God, dog. None of these Bamas, thanks, man. None of these Bamas can hold on to the football.
Malcolm Rodriguez, you talked about him already, but impressive out of Oklahoma State champion wrestler.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, wrestlers, man. We love seeing guys that are multi-sport athletes. Rodriguez being a wrestler, you know, he can play with leverage. And then the thing that I like about him in the National Football League is all about turnovers. Then you see him having the awareness to go after the ball. You have to be a ball hockey, ball hunter in the National Football League to make you know.
3 forced fumbles this past season to go with 4.5 sacks, 19 tackles for loss. So 2nd and 9 here.
That's facts, Kevin. Oh man, Houston. Ooh, I told you, Houston at that DN position crazy. I've been telling y'all, Houston at that D. See, Mr. Campbell.
Pressure there. This is a name you want to pay attention to out of Jackson.
Houston.
And look, one of the best players in this game and one of the best players playing at HBCU. And in fact, Wade Phillips and you guys talked about him being special, disruptive the entire week. He has big time ability. When I looked at him and I watched him play at Jackson State, he had 14.5 sacks during the regular season. And in fact, he reminds me a lot of HBCU legend Robert Mathis, who played for him.
Oh, Robert Mathis. They gave him that Robert Mathis title.
And we got an offside, so free play here for Peters. Might as well take a shot downfield, knowing you got it.
Throw it, bro. Throw it, ball.
3rd and 4. Saw the right side of that line get rolling a little bit early.
Offside. Defense. Number 57. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's DeAndre Johnson out of Miami. 4.5 sacks this past season. 14.5 in his career. Tennessee transfer down to the U.
You know, but we will see more of that. As the league is changing, as college is changing, the world is changing with the transfer portal, we're going to see more guys who have multiple schools on their card, meaning their draft card that goes up on the board. So it means more work for scouts in terms of checking in, good background and info.
Houston at the bottom, 3rd and 4.
Your time and then your visit.
So on the 3rd and 4, here's Peters. Rolling away from pressure. Taking it downfield and jump ball incomplete. As that was intended for Montreal Washington out of Sanford. Bring up 4th down, and it was Corey Lamar, I should say, that was in coverage there out of Tennessee.
I didn't see what you're talking about, Mr. Campbell. I didn't see what you were talking about. I didn't see what you were talking about.
Get on the move. He's looking for a shot, drifting to his left, hoping to find a home run ball, not able to necessarily get it done. But I will say, and looking at Peters,
that's a big, whoever that boy is, big safety or something. That's a big dude.
Extend drives by using his legs in a positive way, maybe picking up some of those balls on scrambles as opposed to trying to toss it down the field.
Ezzy.
He really likes this punter, Zach Hardy. He's got a lot of power in this leg. Senior out of Army. Might need a little bit more.
I would take a chance on DT being my OC before a head coach.
Offense.
That's what I would do. If I was a Power 5 school, I would take a chance on him being an OC first, then probably look at him as an offensive coordinator. If I was an FCS head coach, Power 5 offensive coordinator. That's just me.
with the movement there.
Yeah, I did that by design. I called the number because I knew you would take care of the pronunciation.
I know how this works. We've done this long enough together. How about that?
Oh, he got it. Oh, he got it.
Oh, there you go. Good coverage there. As he is ripped down, and we got a flag coming in, by the way. It's a 10-yard return, but I think that was Cam Good out of Cal. Let's see what the call is here. Our referee, Dwayne Height.
Like the stream, subscribe to the channel.
A little referee conversation. I should say official conversation led by our referee. Marvin Lewis said, not happy with the offensive performance.
Apple juice is in my cup. You know, I don't be drinking like that, so apple juice.
Drive.
I mean, he has, listen,
Kelly really directed.
He has to be recruiting somebody because, I mean, for the past, 3 or 4 years, they've been having top wide receivers at A&M. It's not, I mean, let's be real. You can't give all the credit to Connell Maynard. Coach Mai and Coach DT are recruiting these boys. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give them credit for that. Recruiting does encounter a whole team, I will say, but DT's been with Maynard since the Hampton days. You know what I'm saying? So he's seen the processes of it. So I think as an FCS school, I think he can do wonders for an FCS school. Absolutely. I absolutely believe he could be a great head coach at an FCS level, any FCS. Power 5, I think he needs to have that OC under his belt first before he takes that jump. That's just me personally, but I absolutely agree. I absolutely think he could be a head coach at FCS. And with the transfer portal, if he's getting Bama's like what he is now at Alabama A&M from the transfer portal, why couldn't he do bigger and better things at another school? The transfer portal is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm being honest, I think the culture at A&M finishes the job. I think the culture that Coach Connell Maynard has built with the staff that he has and the people that I'm telling you, if you met Connell Maynard, DT, Coach Mai, if you met them for more than 10 minutes, you can't help but like them. I'm not lying to you. They're just so cool, laid back, down to earth people. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you like the stream. Stop playing with me. Make sure you like the stream. All right. Oh, hey, Ruby's killing them, Rube. He's killing them, Rube. Yesterday's price is not today's price, Rube. I'm telling you. He is killing these Bamas out here today. For real, for real. He's killing these Bamas. So, I think for what they are, the culture that they bring, man, it's different, bro. I'm telling you, if you go down there and you talk to DT, you want to play for them. You absolutely want to play for them. They're just that cool. They're just great guys, man. I'm just a great culture down there. This is my personal opinion, but teachers on.
Offensive series with Aquil Glass.
Let's go, Glass.
Directed, there he is, out of Alabama A&M, 6'4", 233 out of St. Louis. He was the HBCU Offensive Player of the Year, the SWAC Offensive Player of the Year in both 2020 and 2021. Pretty much top 5 in nearly every major passing category these last 2 seasons. And now they're going to back him up to the 17 instead of re-kicking.
Yeah, so they back him up. It gives the last more opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Coach Ma.
See if he can take advantage of it.
Shout out to Coach Ma.
Looks like
that's going to start out
coming up.
I'm telling you, Coach Ma, Coach DT, and Maynard, they can build a culture. Easy money. Easy money, Glass. Easy money, Glass. Easy money, Glass. Let's get it. I think the only thing I'm waiting to see is the big play. I want to see a big play.
But it is good enough.
Passing the ball, maybe 20-yard throw, 20, 30-yard throw.
Nice throw. Money, that's kind of a big time throw in a little bit because he threw from the opposite hash to the sideline on the boundary, threw it on time. Easy arm strength for Glass.
I want to see a play action. I want to see a play action bomb right here. Play action bomb.
Sets his feet, middle of the field, connection inside.
Damn, great freaking catch.
And there is something that the players have to be reminded
Jesus
of.
Christ.
You are still live if no one touches you. So Michael Cooper pops back up and ends up getting an extra 5.
Nice combination, throw and catch Glass with a timely throw. Ball is on time, throws a dart, fisting into tight coverage. Great catch by Cooper.
Jesus Christ.
Funny, we talked about Cooper coming from.
No.
Dixon wins and then a kill Glass. Throwing it over the top of the defense. Great execution, but another great play.
Oh, man, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Jesus.
And now again, the fake to Nflpa.
Ooh, come on, Glass. You got to have that, baby. I told y'all. I know this game, baby. I know this game. I told you that bomb. Because, listen, once again, when you have your offensive coordinator as your coach, he knows what you have to do to show off to the scouts. So he's going to show you in all levels. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he certainly is putting on the show.
That's all I'm saying.
The ball down the field. Just the poise, the confidence they're displaying running this offense, his complete command of this offense.
Now Nflpa takes the handoff, met in the hole, able to push forward for a gain of 2, though. It'll be a 3rd and goal from the 6. And you see the snap there from Orlando.
Hey, come on, man. The man said if y'all match the likes, he'll become a member. Come on, get them likes up. Get them likes up.
Did the 4 years at Utah, then as a grad transfer, we see it so often, the 1 year at Ole Miss for Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, the 1 year we're seeing this is the way of the world, being able to get experience. Going down to the SEC.
Watch the slant for the listen. It's going. This is a touchdown pass to a kid. Should be a touchdown pass with a kill Glass.
Trying to extend his career as an NFL player.
Boom.
Rolling to his right. Glass got to get rid of it to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete.
I missed him.
Intended for Ezzard, but broken up by Obievo out of UCLA. Another late.
Perfect situation.
Out for the game.
Perfect situation.
Buzz the old UCLA and say you got someone else, and they gave Mebo.
Yeah, I thought came in. Making plays not ideal. Not much practice time, but came out and competed. That's what you like to see. You like to see guys who are competitive. Certainly been able to get it done today.
Now an opportunity for McCourt to kick this 24-yarder from the left hash.
Oh, that is a good point, Mr. Campbell. That's a good point. He's showing he can take snaps under center. That's a good point. That's a good point. Hey, man, that is so underrated. That is so underrated. It's such an underrated point right there. Is this the Grambling State? Is this the boys' basketball game? Is that the boys' basketball game? Jesus Christ. Jeez Louise. I know I'm getting a little blurry. My internet's going in and out. $17-3. Coach DT team is killing these boys. This is getting crazy. Getting crazy.
The American leading the national team 17-3. Joining me here on the field, Dwayne Taylor, the offensive coordinator. Money and Bucky were talking about your story a little bit earlier in the broadcast. What does it mean for you to be here?
Oh, it's just an honor. Everything happens for a reason. God puts you in situations to get you where he wants you to be. So I'm just honored. I'm eating dinner with Jackie Slater, and I'm talking to Rod Woodson about coverages and things. So it's just been a blessing.
Come on, DT.
From a coach's standpoint, it's your job to teach. You're getting a lot from your players. You see a deep shot here on an incomplete pass. But we keep talking about what it's like for coaches trying to impart some wisdom. What are you gaining from some of these players in this experience?
Well, coaches and players learn from each other. What I'm getting from this experience, I got a really smart group. They work hard, and they have dreams and aspirations of playing on the next level. So it's my job to help them get there.
Come on, DT.
More importantly, your team efficient right now on the offensive side. What have you liked so far?
My quarterbacks are playing well, but offensive line is dominating up front. So we're going to keep running that ball behind those guys and just keep playing a good football game.
All right, best luck in
Come on, DT. Woo! Let's go, DT.
Our time with Coach Taylor, and love what Jeff Fisher is doing and bringing him out here to run this offense. We're going to run it efficiently to a 17-3 lead right now. There's Brandon Peters out there, quarterback from University of Illinois. And we got a handoff.
Okay, James. Okay, James. In that run defense.
Bring up the 2nd and 9.
Yeah, back to Taylor. I think Taylor's maturity is what's really impressed me. I knew the knowledge and his ability to run offense and all those things would stack up, but his maturity in terms of dealing with these kinds of kids on this stage, dealing with coaches that are working under him that are decorated former pros, and being able to kind of manage that stuff, because it's not just about managing the team, it's about managing the coaching staff and getting everybody on the same page. He has been able to do that, so you're in kudos for that.
We don't really focus enough on the offensive line, but Jack Wollabaugh, the center for our national team, recognized by the coaching staff as one of the best players they've had out here all week, said, yeah, definitely an NFL center. Here's a swing pass out to B.J. Baylor, and he's able to turn on the Jets' left sideline plus territory to the 44-yard line of American, and a first down for National. Julius Falk there out of Delta State gets him out of bounds left sideline.
Yeah, nice little dump-off play. Gets the easy hands, soft hands, good ball skills, breaks through some contact and tackles, picks up a first down. You look to see a little rhythm from this offense. That's an easy throw and catch. It jumpstart this offense for the national team.
Owen went for 12. And we've seen him move the ball. It's just stalled out.
Yeah, they haven't been able to touch it in the red zone.
Had a turnover.
Just the execution when it gets tighter, because it becomes a faster game in the red zone. They haven't been able to execute. We'll see if they can get down to the red zone and take advantage of the opportunity.
It's B.J. Baylor out of Oregon State staying out there after that big catch. Now Peters rolls to his right outside the numbers, looking to set his feet and try to throw right sideline. Cannot make that connection.
This quarterback, I need him to throw on the run a little bit better.
Sutton, so 2nd and 10.
I need him to throw on the run just a tad bit better.
On the field around my camp for more on B.J. Baylor.
Bucky was just talking about the hands and the skills here of B.J. Baylor. Got an opportunity to talk to his head coach, Jonathan Smith, earlier this week. He told me he's great. That one cut vertical, wants to make this thing physical. He's not going to go down with some arm tackles. One of the interesting things here, too, is he was raving about doing it the right way. All these players going in and out with the transfer portal. Baylor actually stuck around and waited his turns. There's not a lot of wear and tear on his body.
All right, cousin of Quiz and James Rogers, royalty up there in Corvallis.
Yeah, he is royalty up there for sure. He's done a really good job in the program. Got to get the back on track.
Oh, good tackle. Good tackle.
Quick completion there outside the numbers. Tackle made that.
Bro, he is bad, bro.
Here's Baylor at Oregon.
He's bad, bro.
Man, talking about a guy that can get it done, put it in the paint. There you see just fine.
I can't, man. I can't help it, bro. I'm sorry. He's just god awful.
This is a prolific touchdown scorer, and we're seeing the skills on display. He can run inside and outside, catch the ball. He's gonna have a chance, but he's gonna have a chance to make his mark as a rotational player in the league.
3 of 6 on 3rd down. I love Oregon State running backs. Vincent Bernard, Gio Bernard, Steven Jackson.
Yeah,
and they have got running backs at that school. Low snap there to Peters, and just throws it into the ground. This is his target in Chestnut. So now on 4th down, you assume they'll go for it, trailing 17-3, a little over 4.5 here in the 3rd. And once they spot the ball, by the way, the rules here at the Nflpa Collegiate Bowl is once the ball is spotted on an incomplete pass, the clock starts again, unless it is inside the final 2 minutes. So
if I was a quarterback that had to sit behind this boy from Illinois, I would be hot right now. He needs to get benched.
in a game of stars,
I would be hot.
guys make rosters. Talking about on the 10th anniversary here of the Nflpa Collegiate Bowl, the last 2 years, 139 players who participated have been on active rosters or practice squads. Well, here's a shot play downfield, left sideline.
Oh!
What a great over-the-shoulder catch.
Still would be mad. Still need to be benched.
Great catch, man. For one, there are a couple different things to think about on this throw. One, the throw is perfect.
I'm still benching him.
Two, and McCutcheon, he does a great job of holding off the defender and allows it to get to his outside, the outside of his body. A lot of young receivers are not able to do that because they don't necessarily trust their eyes, but for him to stay on his line and let it kind of fall over to his outside says a lot about his hand-eye coordination and more about his ability to play great body position.
McCutcheon, first team Big Sky this past season. 1,219 yards, 63 receptions, 9 touchdowns, all led his team. That one went for 31. So now a first and goal from just inside the 10.
Run. Oh, I love the play call. Somebody need to steal that. Somebody need to steal that.
Second and goal.
I would steal that today. That is an awesome, awesome play call.
See that all the time with the Chiefs. Pat, those stats, Pat Mahomes will be playing tomorrow.
Little cheap completion. Good job. Little jet sweep, fly sweep, flips it underneath with a shovel pass. What you're trying to do is just use the speed of the receiver against the defense. He's able to take it to the corner, almost sneaks it into the paint. Let's see if they can punch it in there.
Hey, that's the link, Dwayne, to become a member. I just put it in the chat.
Backed him up and had to settle for a field goal. That's Baylor on the left tip of Peters. And there's the pitch to Baylor.
Oh, come on, Houston.
And James Houston able to get a hand on it.
I mean, look, I like gadgets and trick plays. I don't know if it was necessarily the ideal time to do it at the 3-yard line. I understand it. Here's the thing: when you're calling those halfback passes, what you're doing is you're putting a lot of trust in a guy who's not accustomed to throwing. The left-hander just throws a hook shot. Throws a hook shot. Thought he was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar really like this.
Ew, that was ugly too. Jesus Christ, he threw that during ugly.
Try that during practice. Yeah, Jonathan Hayes, the OC, and Marvin Lewis. So here we go, 3rd and goal. You assume it's 4-down territory. Chestnut in the backfield. And back shoulder throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it.
Intended for Brandon Johnson. And broken up by Josh Blackwell.
Yeah, good coverage on that. It's tough down here when you're a defensive back, one-on-one coverage. You have the fade ball coming. And the thing is, you don't know how to necessarily play it. They throw the back shoulder. You have to be on that low end.
I would really like to see C.J. Holmes try to defend that.
To punch the pocket, meaning he puts his hands right in between the hands of the receiver.
Almost had it, too. Johnson, by the way, the son of Charles Johnson, World Series catcher. World Series champion catcher, I should say, for the Florida Marlins. Played for the White Sox for a little while there. Cousin of Chad Johnson.
Johnson, guys, what's going to happen?
Watch the bottom left. Watch the bottom left. Watch that bottom left.
Looking left.
Wow.
Forced to scramble to his right. He evades pressure. He's going to try to get it with his leg.
Negative. No way. No way. No freaking way.
Making something out of a play that was blown up by the defense, using those legs to get the score.
Yeah, that's a great job.
Oh, my God. How in the hell did he make that?
Not an open receiver. Scrambles to his right. Get away for a little holding call. But then he was very decisive making the move to get into the end zone.
And he did. Snuck it in.
Snuck it in. Got inside that pylon. Touchdown.
No replay, by the way. So that is going to stand 17-9. And now out to make it a one-score game, Nick Skiba. Wake Forest. Already made a 24-yard field goal earlier. And that is good. So we have ourselves a single-score game as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter. Peters,
I would love to know how he got in there. That was crazy. Ain't no ways. Definitely. I'm still benching him. Still benching him. Let me get this updated. 10-17. American still up on national. Let me spell this right. American still up on national, 17-10. This is definitely interesting game. We shall see. Third quarter is about to come to an end. It's going to be the fourth quarter real soon. Kill Glass is thrown for a touchdown. Cole Kelly has not. Who else is? Hey, shout out to Dwayne for becoming a member. Appreciate you, my boy. Ooh, man, my head is itching. What we got? Here we go. Welcome. Shout out to him. Thoughts on Brady? It's about time. Bro, man, listen, bro. That boy has been giving the NFL fits for 22 years, man. He has done everything that needs to be done in the league. Just go walk off into the sunset as the GOAT, okay? Man, geez Louise, bro. I mean, straight geez Louise. I mean, I kind of feel like, what does the NFL like before? When you watching, players like that who have been so successful for a long time, and you're watching players like that, you're like, what does that team do without him? That's how I felt. That's how I felt about the Patriots when they let him go. That's how I felt about the Patriots when they let him go. Like, yo, what do you do without him? But man, Brady's just the GOAT, bro. Brady's just the GOAT, man. It's just, you got to respect it. Yeah, nah. Joe Montana is not the GOAT for me. It's Brady. It's Brady.
It's our best plan ever. Verizon is going ultra, so you can too.
The NFL Combine is back. We'll be there, as will the NFL's top draft prospects, making their way to Indianapolis to put their skills on display. 2022 NFL Scouting Combine, March 3rd through the 6th on NFL Network. Buck, excited to be back in Indianapolis. We have had some
Zarek Cooper. No more glass. Dang it.
Fun at the Combine.
Guys chasing, trying to make it happen with a workout. Some of the guys have set the table for what we'll do in the tight combine for them.
Oh!
Welcome to the game, Zarek Cooper. How about that? Jacksonville State announcing his arrival to the 2022 NFLPA Collegiate Bowl with a 30-yard toss to Michael Cooper.
Hey, right away, don't ease into the game. Take a shot right down the boundary. Michael Cooper having a big day today. Nice catch, gets the feet in bounds.
That's nice. That's nice job.
And get that elbow down. That's an NFL catch. Love it. Something the players worked on all week long. 2 feet. You're not down when you hit the ground. All those things they got to get used to. And we got a fumble. That ball.
Oh, my God.
Kovac never had it secured, and he put it on the ground. And Sam Williams, captain of that national team, knocks it out. And McLeod recovers it for a 9-yard return.
Little zone read. Sam
Williams
makes the play, punches the ball out. Good scoop.
McLeod with the scoop. So Ole Miss, Miami with a 9-yard return. And hey, how about this?
Action.
Here we go. National right back at it, looking to tie this thing up. So that is 2 turnovers now for Team American. See the Hall of Famer Rod Woodson there.
You got Jeff Blake right there that was talking to him.
And Cole Kelly back out after Braden Peters quarterback the last series. On the backfield with him, and we got movement. I'll tell you, Kelly been the victim of some off-schedule starts.
Prior to the ball being snapped, false start, offense, number 75, 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's Jordan Tucker again out of North Carolina, Buck. You're going to have to answer for that.
You know why? Because he has all those other stickers on his helmet. He's lost his way. He has that bad influence.
By the way, he wasn't the only one out there. You had Tyrone Lewis-Kidd moving as well. That's the 6th penalty on the national squad. So
that got to be Cole Kelly's like third drive.
And Jack Wolbaugh not snapping it out. The right count for Kelly. Down the middle, caught on the seam, and back up and still running.
Wow. That's a big boy. That's a big boy right there.
For Cole Kelly to Blake Kern out of Arkansas.
No way that's on CJ. No way.
Here we see it, man. Single high coverage. Safety moves to the middle of the field. Good job by Kelly. Holding him down the middle. Hits it down the seam. And then this is what we talk about. The game changes because now you can get a move. No one tagged him down. Gets up and runs in. That's achievement.
I think he was down.
Oh, NFL rules. NFL rules.
Continue to chase. They can't give up.
NFL rules. They got him.
Make sure the tackle is secured.
He the man. Listen, give the man some, man. God, dog, man. The boy been playing college for like the past 4 years. Man, get the boy some, man.
One play, 47 yards, 11 seconds.
Jesus. People wanted to blame him for the coverage. It wasn't his fault. He didn't tag the guy. A lot of people. It was 3 people around him. Blame the other 3 people too.
Steve's kick is right down.
Blame the other 3 people.
Never missed an extra point.
That was around the guy who didn't touch him.
Wait, so here, let's get one more look. See what you think, Buck. Was Kern down or not? A beautiful throw, by the way, from Kelly.
Nice throw. Good job working with the eyes. There we see the catch.
Yep. Right there on the right shoulder. I saw it. Shoulder.
I blame the other 2 guys. That's what you guys got to run to the ball. Make sure he's down. Tag him down. You have to make sure they learned the lesson right there.
We talked with coaches, and they mentioned all week long.
This is gonna be a good. This is gonna be a good game right here.
Under center. Many of them had never taken a snap under center. They talked about.
Question: Does that count for Cole Kelly as a touchdown? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. Does that count as a touchdown for Cole Kelly? I mean, just because he didn't throw it in the red zone. But that's neither here nor there. That doesn't matter. Nobody cares about that.
Hear what their assignment is within the call.
By the way, Blake Kern, a great story out of Arkansas. He was a walk-on that earned his scholarship before the 2019 season. And you love to see that, by the way, from Jeff Fisher and Dwayne Taylor. Kovac fumbles the ball.
Get right back to him.
Right back to him.
Right back to him. See if they can go to work. So now man Collins comes in. Doesn't make it happen.
So Zara Cooper out there. Yep, Zara Cooper. I'll tell you, you know what, Bucky, I'll step in for you here because when I do play-by-play for the Chargers, and when we travel to Jacksonville to take on the Jags, I noticed that Jacksonville State was playing a game, and I thought I was just going to pop over to Jacksonville State and watch a little college football on Saturday.
Top left, you got that slant. Top left, you got the slant. Top left.
A little bit of a drive there is what it would have been. Cooper now with the handoff, and that goes.
Yeah, put a kill back in. You want to win? Put a kill in. You want to win? Put a kill in.
So see whether or not the American team can find the rhythm again. How about that? We got ourselves a tie game, 14-0 at one point. Now we are knotted up at 17. Brandon Peters using his leg.
Oh man, it's a game now. It is a game now. This is gonna be a doozy, as they say. This one's going to be a doozy. Not a bad game at all. Definitely not a bad game. Very, very competitive. Can't beat it. Cannot beat it. I hope we move to Atlanta so I don't have to deal with these internet issues anymore. I'm so sick of man, I swear. If I could sue Spectrum, I would, bro. I swear to God, I would. On everything I love. Hey, I agree. Hey, that Polynesian Bowl was, man, I stayed up late to watch that mess. That thing was so not worth my time. So not worth my time. But that Polynesian was, but yo, Ken, if I agree, bro, that would be lit. Cole Kelly versus AG. Man. It's not a booster doesn't really help. Listen, my area is a really bad area that I'm in. So usually I have to hook up directly to the modem just to get high. But if I hook up to the modem, then nobody has Wi-Fi. Okay. Listen, guys, I'm in IT. So you're not telling me anything I don't know. I actually have a hardline connection and it still is not running efficiently. You're not telling me anything I don't know. All right. So miss me with that. Okay. I've done over 11 years in IT. I know what I'm doing, but I'm telling you the area is a bad area. I usually have to hook up directly from the modem to my computer. I don't like going from the router to my computer because it usually slows down. So I usually have to hook up directly to the modem. Classic. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Anniversary of the Collegiate Bowl, and we are all tied up going into the fourth at 17. A 3rd and 4 here. Awaiting Zara Cooper. Fakes the pitch. Downfield has a man adjusting.
That's a flag. That's a flag. That's a flag. Come on, ref. Come on, ref.
And Dejon Dixon there had his man beat. He got dragged down by
you know what?
pads.
That makes sense. I might do that. I might give me a switch. That makes sense.
And Evo has to understand that the rules
Pass
are
interference. Defense, number 23. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
That definitely makes sense.
You know, because in the college game, money, that's only 15 minutes.
Right.
It's not that bad. But then the pros, it goes to the spot of the foul.
I'd like the pros to think about that.
Yeah.
28-yard penalty. So American trying to rebound after allowing this game to be tied.
Oh, yeah, that's Real Rocket Mortgage. That's what I came up with. It's a Real Rocket Mortgage Company.
Go back out there to the left of Cooper. And he takes the handoff. Shuffles inside with that lateral cut to pick up 2. Kovac, you talked about him earlier, Buck, but for those just joining us now, out of Toledo, you really like the way this young man runs the football.
Look, I like his ability to do a bunch of different things out of the backfield. He's a guy who can catch the ball out the backfield. He's a big-time, big play runner. We've seen it. He has 66 career receptions. And we've seen it today. We've seen him catch the ball. We've seen him be able to run the ball, make some things happen. And so he's a big-time player. So I'd expect him to maybe pop one if he continues to get opportunity.
About 52 career touchdowns, 45 on the ground, 7 receiving. Got ourselves I formation now. Takes the reverse, takes the handoff.
Run.
There. Cooper just throws it out quick. And better that is incomplete anyway. Michael Griffin there, the safety out of Sodak in coverage. South Dakota State, I should say. Griffin, by the way, someone who has a penchant for big plays. In 2020, had a huge interception to secure the conference championship against North Dakota State. Had the game-ending interception against Southern Illinois in the playoffs. Was a Southwest Minnesota State transfer. And to South Dakota, goes 6 foot 215. So one of those big corners out there, safety, I should say.
Yeah, you like him, man. You like him big, 6'2", 215. Just plenty big enough. And the way the game's going, you got to have guys that can drop in the box and lay some wood. He can do that. And then you talk about the ball skills and everything. He's a perfect guy to play.
Yeah, you got to go top right here. Got to go top right here. Got to go top right here. Oh, good rollout. Oh!
Sam Williams was closing that gap in a hurry. The defensive end out of Ole Miss coming into this one led the SEC.
Got to go for it. Got to go for it here. Got to go for it here.
Talked about the guy, special ability. He's disruptive. There you see the chase, close. He's been able to do this stuff all week. His ability to win, and when you watch the
yeah, Glass definitely looks better.
His speed rush ability.
Oh, they punting it?
He has a chance.
And now with a tie game, we're going to get a punt. even though they are on the plus side of the field. Maybe want to get Blake Hayes a little bit of work here. Out of Melbourne, played Aussie rules in high school. Bright young man, was the valedictorian of his class. And at Illinois, averaged 43.8 yards per punt, had a long 80. Has to drop this one in, and that's got some juice on it. Better pop, and it does.
Oh, man, what a punt! What a punt!
Show my skills. And he delivers, so National takes.
That's what's up. That's what you, hey, you get your opportunity and you show up. Shout out to the punter.
Nflpa Collegiate Bowl on NFL Network. When the world is.
Shout out to the punter. Oh, man, we coming down to the end. You're all on like that, damn, if you had. Oh, let me see. Man, this is going to be a good game. Quickest way to the NFL, quicker punter, long snapper. Facts. And the longest career, too. And the longest career. Being that joke, you be in that mug kicking for 15 years, making money. Easy money. Shoot. Yeah, and that South Dakota safety looking good too. Marquise Bell hasn't really shown up. He showed up in the first half, but he hasn't done much in the second half. I don't know if he's still in the game, but the defensive players are getting a lot more burned than the offensive guys. Especially, I feel bad for quarterbacks because there only be one guy on the field as a quarterback. So. Making millions to snap the ball, boy. I'll take that position. I will take that position.
Thursday, some of the nation's top prospects look to stand out as the East-West Shrine Bowl heads to Allegiant Stadium.
East-West Shrine Bowl.
For the first time, the East-West Shrine Bowl Thursday at 8 live on NFL Network.
Hey, appreciate it. I'm going to do that.
Bunch that's going to be calling that game. Hey, Rhett, stay off Twitter. This is my time, not yours. You'll be out there on Thursday with Bucky, Cynthia Freeland. Chris Oladokan back in at quarterback.
Oh!
And able to get this ball out to the 9.
If Chris Oladokan came back in, that means the Cal quarterback probably going to come back in.
Trojan. Now Indiana Hoosier. Out of Gardena. And you see Oladokan, great to see him back out there at Bucky. He got thrown to the ground hard in the first half, and we were a little worried about that shoulder. Looks to be okay, though, with the 2nd and 6 here.
Yes, we get a chance to close it out.
And Carr runs in to his left tackle. He's going to be slowed. He's trying to bounce that thing outside, but the big body of Rupsich, all 6'6", 320 pounds, we've gotten away a little bit there. Eric Johnson with the stop. Johnson out of Missouri State had a huge play earlier. He's the one that threw Oladokan to the ground.
Yes, he thumped him early in the game. So here we go, 33.
Shout out to you, John Holmes.
Haven't had a chance to talk much about Oladokan. A couple of short drives so far out of South Dakota State. 31, 64 yards, 25 touchdowns, and another 2 on the ground. The pass now, and on the crosser dropped. Corey Sutton having a rough go of it.
Punt that.
I don't even know. Was he at the sticks there? It looked like he was just inside that 15.
Punt that.
Tight route. It was going to be close. He was going to need to maybe break a tackle and lean forward to get the first down.
So Marvin Lewis's bunch, you see him there. Going to have to punt this one away deep in their own territory. You mentioned punter Zach Hardy, he said, got a huge leg. Back to return it is Chuck Wes Ezzard. 2 punt return touchdowns in his career. So he's got an opportunity here.
He got some room.
Moved it back to the 32. No flags thus far.
He should have kept out to the left. You got to keep out to the left, young man. Your wall was to your left. Come on, man. Ezra, you got to do better than that, my boy. Don't put him at punt return. Keep him at receiver. Don't put him on punt return because that ain't him. That's what I'm saying. The whole wall was to his left. I didn't know what he was looking at. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Crazy. I think Gronk might retire as well, too, though, at the same time. I think Gronk might retire because of the simple fact he always wants to play with Brady. So I think you might be seeing the end of Gronk as well. I see you, Miss Griffin. Came in here dropping facts. I see you, Miss G. She said, you better put some respect on my name. I got the facts for you. Easy. Easy. I think Rodgers is going to go. Who got the Denver? Didn't Nathaniel Hackett get the Denver job? Wherever Nathaniel Hackett is going, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to go. What's up, Mr. B? I think wherever Nathaniel Hackett went is where Aaron Rodgers is going to go. So Denver it is. Yeah, there's a comfort level. Brady has not announced retirement. Well, it's on ESPN. ESPN says he's retiring. So I don't know if you got the hookup like ESPN, but that's what ESPN said. He said Teddy 2 gloves. I don't care what. I wouldn't care where. I don't care where Teddy Bridgewater go if I got a chance to get Aaron Rodgers. Bye.
Here at the NFLPA Collegiate Bowl, you see Stephen Carr there, 4 years at USC before heading out to Indiana, alma mater of our man Rhett Lewis. Sink the biz, Rhett. Leave me alone. Hashtag Hoosiers. Chase Garber's back out to quarterback. The American team taking a shot right away. Oh,
what a catch. What a freaking catch. This boy Dixon is killing.
And man, Dejon Dixon is having himself a game out of Nickel State. 27-yard connection.
Yeah, they put some over 100 yards, man.
Right?
Nice catch, man. Great adjustment. Good balance. Nice job with his feet.
Dixon with a touchdown here from Aquila Glass earlier. Beautiful throw by Garbers. Takes the handoff to Nflpa, and now he's going right sideline. Nearly back-to-back sideline catches. That one intended for Michael Cooper out of Navy.
He said, I'm not that guy. He said, I'm better than that corner. He said, I'm better than that corner. Don't test me.
And Garbers not only over 100 yards now on the afternoon. You see it there, 8 of 11 for 101 in that touchdown, but also 25 on the ground.
Yeah. Good.
Think about how, rough a go it had been for Cal before Justin Wilcox got there, and you forget that Garbers arrived with Wilcox.
Yeah, they were able to turn that thing around together. They would get it done. Consistently competing.
Oh boy, somebody would know what was going on there. Takes the sack. Just looking for Nflpa, and it just did not come together.
Yeah, so now you have a long year situation. 3rd down and long.
And that was Whitley and Mitchell that combined on that. Ben Whitley, by the way, had a Holy Cross, one of our FCS players here. 15.5 sacks in his career, 3-time All-Patriot League performer, and a I love bringing it up, because I hear you and scouts talk about it in all the years we've done the combine. He was a 2-time state champion wrestler, so
you got
those
like
hands.
it. You like it.
Love
Strong hands. They understand how to play with leverage, toughness. All those traits that you require.
And sorry about that, Benton. Bring it up, and then you got the offsides. So take it.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 91. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
You know, when you're wrestling, though, Buck, I'll tell you, you get out there. And
I think you might see a kill glass before the game's over. That's my guess. I think you might see a kill glass one more time before the game's over.
Know my way around a singlet and headgear.
I know. Money over
Come on.
I know.
Don't go get me started.
Joe, you like
70 pounds and under.
Like to grapple with him. Chicken winger.
When I was in 6th grade, I owned the lightweight class. Until I met that kid from Spone, and he knocked me out. Garber's on the run in pursuit, and lets it fall. There's a flag down. What a great throw, though.
Dixon again.
But there is a flag right around the line of scrimmage. See what the call is here. I think it's going to be a hold on the defense.
Holding. Defense, number 51. The penalty is declined. Results of the play. 1st down.
Man, that is a great play by Garbers.
Great play by Garbers. Dixon just tallying them up.
13 yards, and that was Zach Van Valkenburg in pursuit, senior out of Iowa.
Dixon receiving yards.
How about that?
Catches.
How about that? St. Nicholas State, but putting it out here on national TV.
That's right, man. You talk about it. Hey, think about some of the wide receivers that we've seen.
I think you might go back to Dixon here. He's on that top right.
Right.
MDS has been able to have success.
Give it to the running back. Give it to the running back.
It's right back to Nflpa. Nice. Hey,
nice
can't go broke taking a profit, right?
Oh, there you go. Take the check down. Take the check down.
Grant Morgan there pushes him out of bounds. Let's get back to that sideline, Mike Yam.
Money, I had an opportunity to talk to Chase Garbers actually last week. He told me he was hanging out in the house in Dana Point with Carson Strong and Desmond Ritter, working out with Jordan Palmer, getting ready for the combine, getting ready for the NFL draft. I asked him just sort of about the mentality and what he's trying to learn. He said, look, I spent some time with Bill Musgrave as my offensive coordinator the last couple of years, got over 20 years of NFL experience. I think that's going to help me prepare for Sunday football.
No doubt this is helping him, Mike. He has looked great here this afternoon.
Certainly, yeah, he's been on target. Rhythm has been good.
Oh, good move. Oh, oh.
18 yards for the score.
Did you see the boom bop? Hit him with the boom bop. That, hey, if y'all want to know what the boom bop look like, right here in that hole, right here where you got a one-on-one, boom bop. That's the boom bop. That's the boom bop. My bad. Yeah. So yeah, my bad. So now I was saying hit it with that boom bop. Hit it with that boom bop. You already know what it is. Nah, that was me. That wasn't Spectrum on that time. It was me. I took myself off of video. So I removed myself from the platform. So that's why you couldn't hear me. But I can't blame Spectrum for that one. Can't blame Spectrum for that one. Now, the reason I'm not showing my face, yeah, that's because of Spectrum, because it will look all glitchy and all Nintendo-ish. So, yeah, can't blame Spectrum for that one. Gotta get my swag buzz on right now. This is my swag buzz. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys for what? I just said appreciate them for being here. That's all I said. Man. Oh, so much hostility.
Yards, 2 minutes, 59 seconds to put American back on top, 24-17. Chase Garbers, 10 of 13 for 119 yards and a touchdown. And Dejon Dixon, 6 receptions for 131 and a score. Kelly looking for the answer, hands it to Monty Jones. And nothing on that play. Let's get back down to the sideline.
Oh, yeah. Facts, them boys. Big facts.
Kind of a cool story. He grew up with Tua Tagovailoa. In fact, they used to have sleepovers at each other's houses. This is when they were like in 3rd grade. Nflpa and Tua would end up going to the park. Guess what? Tua ended up being the quarterback. Nflpa actually catching some of those passes. He's been around some good quarterbacks. You'll like this. Mackenzie Milton, who's actually his high school quarterback.
And we see Nflpa running the football at USC.
Come on, Rev. I can't see the game.
Thought they did not do nearly enough with Graham Harrell as their offensive coordinator and Clay Helton, their head coach.
No, I didn't run enough. Didn't really have a chance to really showcase his full repertoire of skills. And so you like to see him running more when he had his opportunity as a college player. But he's certainly shown tonight that he can run it. He can throw it in between the tackles. You've seen him catch the ball as well. So he, total package, when you think about all the things that he can bring to the table as a rotational back.
35-yard penalty on that. So pass interference, spot foul, and now in plus territory. Our national team led by Cole Kelly on a Southeast Louisiana quarterback.
If Cole Kelly back in, Akil Glass need to be back in.
Jones trying to make something happen between the tackles, but call it 2 yards or 2nd and 8 here, Bucky.
I don't care what nobody say. One of these coaches trying to win. That's why they put Cole Kelly back in the game.
Which wide receiver is going to be able to make a play? Because ultimately it's going to come down to the passing game. Who we can be able to trust. Who can Jonathan Hayes count on to make a big play when they need it?
Marvin Lewis there leading this national bunch. 16 years as the head coach at Cincinnati. And after 6 years as the defensive coordinator in Baltimore, 1 at Washington. Jones stays in. And Kelly checks it down, and there's Jones. And Kelly outruns his man, Isaiah Pryor. It's the linebacker out of Notre Dame that clocks in at 218 pounds. Comes right down on the field. And that was Ja'Kai Baker of South Alabama, called for the hold. So instead of 3rd and manageable, we got 2nd and way off schedule.
Way off schedule. Long yardage situation. Yeah, puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line.
Yeah, it goes by fast because every time they spot the ball, the clock runs. So, that's how this game is going.
Long yardage situation.
So now we got a 2nd and 17 here. Screen through the hands of his tight end, Peyton Hendershot.
Hey, they called it out because it's obvious down. Anytime you have 2nd and 3rd and long situation, screen or draw, defense was all over. You heard them call it out. Echoed in the stadium.
Sure did. So now a 3rd and 17 coming up.
Okay, right now, game strategy. You think about if you can pick up half of it, give yourself a
then you go for it on 4th down. So you don't need everything right here.
And pressure was coming.
Wow, what a throw. What a freaking throw.
Sticks first down, Bucky. Still alive to tie this thing up.
What a freaking throw by Cole.
It's not lost to me what you just put in there. A little move the sticks reference to our guy, Daniel Jeremiah Wall, calling it for his guy, Corey Sutton, the App State grad. Nice throw. Gets it out there. Nice hands.
23 yards. That connection from Kelly to Sutton. And we said it. Kelly's been doing it all day. He's been faced with third and long, fourth downs that he's had to convert. He's been able to do it. Very impressive outing.
Yeah, he has been able to do it. He's been able to get it done.
James Houston, top right on the DN position, and bottom left is CJ Holmes.
That offset eye, back off to Jones. And Jones able to spin away from the tackle inside the 20.
Face mask, it looked like.
Good job.
Man, tough run. Tough run. Tough run.
Breaks initial contact, finishes the run with authority. Exactly what you want to see. A little jab step. Here we come, takes it around. Good job finishing, falling forward.
Shamar Jones out of Pensacola, Florida. Rushed for over 1,000 yards this past season for the Chanticleers.
Oh, I knew you were going to see it because you just
love it.
Just love it. Love the mascot. Like the teal turfs that they have down there.
Absolutely. 13 touchdowns for Shamar. Plus, I love my toes.
Same thing. Bottom screen is CJ.
Shotgun snap to Kelly. Looking toward the 5-yard line. Has a completion there.
Completed that on CJ.
Good job, man.
Good D though. He was right there, step to step.
Right. So now we got a 1st and goal, looking to tie this game up. Buck, you ready for some freak football?
Here we go. Here we go. Glass might be the game-winning drive.
That's nice. Ball comes out.
Hey, that's good D by CJ. That's just a good catch. That's a good throw, good catch, but that's good D by CJ. Can't get mad at that. He was right there.
Before. Fortunately, a false start backed him up. They had to settle for a field goal.
Watch that bottom, watch that top left slant, and watch the bottom fade. Oh wow, that's a great run. That's a great run. That's a great run. That's a great run. Here we go. Let's see what Akil got. Let's see what Akil got. It's that time.
Coming downhill. Powerful. Gets in there. Oh, that's a good job finishing the run on safety. Good patience.
By the way, I want to say that is Trey Berry. That is a nice block by the tight end out of BC to seal the left side of that hole that Jones ran through.
Man, just what you like, man.
There we go.
Yeah, going for the win.
Are they going? Oh, whoa. Whoa, what are we doing? I would do a QB power, QB sneak, QB power with Cole Kelly. Oh, got him. Man, too easy. Too easy.
Out of North Salem, Indiana, Peyton Hendershot. The 2-point conversion is good. And for the first time in this game, the National has taken the lead.
Oh, buddy. I cannot believe they won with America's play down here in the red zone. Play action pass, little snag, fullback goes to the flat, wide open. You got to communicate that. Young guys haven't seen that enough to talk about it. Great play call.
Hendershot 2019 set the record at IU for tight ends for most receptions, 52 yards, 622. And Marvin Lewis, Jonathan Hayes told us they were working with Hendershot.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yes.
That's what they wanted to work on. And Buck, maybe share with the people at Fly.
Yeah, so what I'm talking about, so the letters designate the kind of tight end that we have in the game. Your wide tight end is your classic tight end. You got to put his hand in the ground. He's more of your blocker. Your F tight end is your move tight end. He's more of your guy that is athletic.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Man, this can't get no better for DT and this can't get no better for DT and Aquil. This is a perfect situation. Can't get no better.
Being able to throw it to him over the middle of the field expands the strike zone.
And how about this, Buck? Austin Allen was the #1 player in the state of Nebraska in his high school graduating class. So a ton of talent there.
Yeah, you can see it, man. We haven't seen it enough today, but he's shown it throughout the league in practice.
And here is a hand up, go back.
Oh, good tackle.
Nowhere, stuck at the line of scrimmage by Olakunle Farakasi.
I'll pass them all up in there. Bill Chiano's got well trained there. He sees it, he fires right away. Unblocked, right in the hole. Yeah,
Here we go.
Like it right there.
Here we go. What we gonna do, Papa Doc? What you gonna do, Papa Doc?
See the numbers there from the season: 11 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks to go with his 89 tackles. Brother Lorenzo plays for the Jets.
Oh, they're gonna attack it. They're gonna attack Marquise right here. They're gonna attack Marquise right here. They're gonna attack Marquise right here.
Now Glass on the crosser.
Oh!
Breaks a tackle, spins to plus territory.
Come on, Ezra. Come on, Ezra.
By Jaquez Ezard before Michael Griffin could.
Ezard. Come on, Jaquez.
Back on the move.
Great move. 2-minute drill. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. I told you that boy Jaquez getting drafted. No ifs and buts about it. Can Akil Glass and DT do the walk-off victory? Man, this would be so freaking epic. So freaking epic right now. I'm telling you. Listen, it is going to be wild if they can pull this off, man. Let me go on my Twitter and post. Here we go. Here we go.
You look at the NFLPA Collegiate Bowl history. It is our 10th. National has won 8 of the 9.
Heck yeah. That's exactly what I've been waiting for.
14-0 in this one. They have scored 22 points here in the second half.
And remember, all they need to do is get in field goal range. Remember that. All they got to do is get in field goal range.
No rest for the weary. Here we go. A field class trying to get this.
Oh, it's there. Oh, it's there.
There's a broken tackle by Kovac. Gets it to the 40.
Remember the big thing about this, they can't rush the field goal, so all they have to do is get into range, and then the man gets to kick unexpected.
That is Raheem Lane that made the tackle there. And Akil Glass, we mentioned he is paired up with his offensive play caller from Alabama A&M. Jeff Fisher brought him out to be his OC, Dwayne Taylor. Glass already.
I want the touchdown too, bro. I ain't even going to lie to you, Mr. Stokes. I want the TD. I want the TD.
Career long of 57, so not far out of his range right now.
Real close to the range.
Glass the pass.
Oh, too easy. Oh, that's too easy. Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy. This is too easy.
With 68 seconds to go in this contest.
Yeah, this great understanding of the situation. Throws the swing and the check down. The big thing for the quarterback, you don't want to have any negative plays. Offensive line, you don't want to have any penalties that can set you back. Jeff Fisher told us, he talked about his approach has always been, as the kicker early in the game, where's the line that they have to get to? They're working to put themselves in that.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And then James McCourt gets some attention here, taking their sweet time getting back to the line of scrimmage. Hand off to Kovac, breaks the tackle, gets inside the 30, down to the 20.
Timeout.
And now they'll take that timeout.
They're trying to work it down. He's going to have to kick a fresher kick.
Oh, wow. No timeout.
Give him an easy chip shot.
Oh, wow.
Put something on tape. Put something on tape.
They'll take it down. They take it down, put it in the middle.
Right here.
Gonna do it quick, down to 10 seconds.
I don't like this. I do not like this. I do not like this. I do not like this.
That's it.
I do not. I'm about to say, I do not like this. Okay.
First of 2 timeouts and a half.
So it looks like James McCourt.
Here we go.
Parkland, Florida. University of Illinois. Career 71% conversions. Will we have a walk-off like we did in all 4 divisional round games this past weekend?
I mean, it's right there for him, man.
So it looks like it's going to be about a 45-yarder from the right hash.
45 yards. He must have wanted, must have requested that the ball be on the right half. Didn't want it in the middle of it because they could have taken the play. Put it right in the middle for him, tee it up.
Hey, come on, let's see that smile, James.
Come on, James, to see.
Right?
Dang, 57 is his long.
Woo! Our man McFearless.
Yeah, McFearless, I wanted you told him.
Right?
Guess we're going to the championship. Guess we're going to the championship game.
I turned the comments off so y'all won't. All the people ahead of me won't lose the game for won't blow it for me.
This will be the last play of our collegiate ball.
You absolutely got to ice the kicker.
Timeout. National team. Their first of
Ice
2
in the
timeouts
kicker.
and a half.
I see that little smile creeping onto Marvin's face. Look at Coach laughing.
Yeah, let's see.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now we know 4 is the standard run up.
Oh, at least he got his holder. As you can see, he got his own holder. The Illinois guy got his own holder, so that's good.
No penalties. No penalties. Love the idea of a 46-yarder for the win. You mentioned it, Bucky. No rush.
No rush.
So it's essentially like a practice kick.
I mean, this is a practice kick.
Oh, there's no rush. Oh, this is whack.
Our long snapper, Cameron Kay out of Troy.
Oh, this is whack.
Our holder, Blake Hayes. So these two certainly know.
No rush. It's whack.
This will be for the win. Snap, good. Hold, good. Kick.
Missed it. Missed it. Missed it. Missed it. Missed it. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? It goes back to Jeff. Listen, it goes back to those last 15 seconds. How you do not run a play. Tell me how you don't run a play. And I was saying it before, I didn't like it. There's no rush. There's no rush. It's a damn near practice kick.
Here's the kick. You hate to see it. Would love to see this go through for James.
Bro.
Never quite had a chance. Just a little too quick.
A little too quick. A little too quick.
There's the smile from Marvin. Jeff Fisher.
Make it make sense. Make it make freaking sense to me, man.
James there.
Yeah, you do. But, you know, this is one of the situations, man. We always want to evaluate people under pressure. So that was a pressure kick for him. He was unable to put it through. But this
make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense.
Sometimes you don't get competitive affairs.
Come on, man. I don't even, dog. It was a freaking, like, no rush. What is the rush? There was no rush. Come on, man. This is stupid, bro. This is freaking stupid. I mean, Glass played his ass off, bro. Cole Kelly has to be the MVP. Cole Kelly has to be the MVP.
Thank goodness it's in Pasadena, right? Even though it's a little chilly right now. The sun's gone down, a little bit chilly. Marvin lives in Arizona. Coach Lewis lives in Arizona. So he's used to it getting a little cold once the sun goes down. Yeah.
Ain't no watching the game. The game over.
We go Glass there. By the way, we mentioned Cole Kelly. How about 12 of 17, 150 yards, and a touchdown. Heck of an outing for him. Out of southeastern Louisiana, the Arkansas transfer.
Yeah, nice effort for him. And Money, I mean, in these situations, you had a chance to see him in the fourth quarter bring the team back.
I know. I'm feeling the same way.
Two-point conversion.
I'm feeling the absolute same way. Jeff Fisher called that. Man, Jeff Fisher, bro. He called a horrible game, bro. Absolutely horrible game.
Nice effort for him.
Blake Kern, we mentioned. Tight ends played really well here today, and we know how important. I mean, we're going to see it, right? We're going to see Tyler Higbee. We're going to see George Kittle. We're going to see Travis Kelce, CJ Uzama. I mean, it is such an important position
in the league now.
It is, because it's the easiest throw for the quarterback, right over the middle of the field. It's the shortest distance. Now with the rules, you can't really bang the guys over the middle of the field like you could in old school football. And so now these guys are dominating down the seams. And we'll see it. We'll see it on Sunday. The big bodies that can make plays in the red zone. Typically, those guys are your tight ends.
And by the way, had the American team won, I think it's worth pointing out that we were excited to celebrate Dejon Dixon out of tiny St. Nicholas State.
Oh, he would have got MVP probably. Yeah, he probably would have been MVP.
Out victorious, 131 yards on 6 catches and a touchdown. He broke all of Mark Carrier's school records at St. Nicholas State. All right, let's get down on the field. Mike Yam with our winning head coach, Marvin. Oh, no, he's with Cole Kelly.
I tried my best, Money, to go find Marvin Lewis. He's in that scrum right now. But we'll do one better. Game MVP Cole Kelly is with me right now. All right, how special was it to have that type of performance and now be named the Collegiate Bowl MVP?
Oh, man, I'm very blessed. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God. Without him, none of this is possible, man. You got to keep him first throughout this all. But, no, it was a great day today. The credit goes to my teammates and coaches. They really put us in good situations. We were down early in the game, but it's really a credit to our team and our coaches to not give up and to keep that same focus and energy and come back in the second half and win.
Why did it turn in the second half?
Yeah, because we stayed focused. We made some adjustments at halftime, and we didn't let them get in the lead early on affect us. We got to stay the course and all that and trust the process, and we did that, man. It's a really special group of guys to come together.
Man, I'm so pissed off at Jeff Fisher, bro. Like, you had like 15 seconds to run another play, bro. And you literally just let it. I don't understand that.
I really don't like to talk about myself, but I do. I put in the work, and I prepare my butt off, and it shows on the field. I'll keep it like that.
Congratulations, they got some hardware for you. So good stuff, man.
There we go. Go Kelly. Thank you, Mike.
Freaking ridiculous, man.
And there's
freaking ridiculous.
Right, Mike, go ahead.
All right, Money. Marvin Lewis is here. You got a little wet here. All right. Well, how much fun was it? I saw we were making kind of having light of it, just knowing how the ending was and how much fun it looked like you were having on the sideline.
Well, it was for the kids to fight back like they did in the second half, and we hurt ourselves a little bit in the first half, but they stay after it, and we were able to pull the victory out. So it's great.
What was it in the second half? I talked to you coming out of that tunnel. You said you were upset with some of the penalties and you wanted to see some scores on the board and not field goals. How did it turn for your team?
Well, I think we did a little better job in penalties. We still had a couple, but, we kind of eliminated the errors, and the defense got a couple of turnovers in the second half, which makes a huge difference.
Cole Kelly, game MVP. What'd you think of his performance?
I thought he did a great job. I mean, he had 19 plays that first drive. We only ended up with a field goal, but he did a great job of directing the drive, and we had an opportunity, and then he comes back in the second half and makes a couple of big throws, and we get a chance to win the game.
Dang,
a game like this is about the players. It's putting a spotlight on them. They're going to walk off the field. It was a great finish. What are you hoping that they're taking away from this whole experience?
I think the first thing, though, is I think they hope they take away the week, how you learn, how you study, being able to eat and study and prepare. And that's the thing. And then I think secondly comes the competitive part of the game and how we go through that. And so I'm pleased for them. They put a lot of good work in. Now you win the game. That's icing on the cake.
All right, go celebrate, get a towel.
Right, thank you.
Money.
All right, thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. There's Chase Garber's heck of an outing for him. Our MVP, Cole Kelly, out of Southeast Louisiana. And there he is.
Oh my God, bro. They got that big ass, man. Jeff Fisher shouldn't, man. That's why Jeff Fisher can't win nothing in his life. I hope he never wins another freaking game. Horrible ass coaching.
Goes in favor of the national team. Cole Kelly, our quarterback out of Southeast Louisiana, the MVP, and a whole lot of love to go around. You had a couple rushing touchdowns. Brandon Peters, Shamari Jones out there as well from the running back position, rushed one in. You see Kelly there with the MVP trophy bucket. It was a heck of an opportunity for us to call the game here today.
Look, man, it was a heck of an opportunity to call the game, but it was a great experience for all these players and coaches all week. For the players, they got a chance to sample what it's like to be a pro coaching, a pro environment. They had a chance to play in a very competitive game that was very pro-like. And then for a lot of former players that were able to come back and lend their expertise and their experience to these kids, I think it was terrific. So I look forward to being around this event because it is an opportunity to kind of turn back the clock. And
bro, I'm clocking them. Clean clocking them. Clean clocking them if I find them. If I see you, I'm going to clock you.
throughout the course of this week, and it culminates with the contest here this afternoon at historic Rose Bowl Stadium.
Man, y'all don't even know what y'all throwing up, bro.
Huge thank you to our crew. You saw my game down there on the field.
Man, I'm pissed, bro. I'm really pissed. I can't believe Jeff Fisher really did that. I really can't believe that. That was just god awful. God awful, bro. God awful. I'm about to get up out of here, man. But I ain't got no caller, so I'm about to get up out of here. Hey, until next time, guys, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless. Man, I can't believe it.